Hey everyone, welcome to Zach Attack Reviews, and thank you for joining me for my live Ask Me Anything in celebration of me getting to 400 subscribers. This is a huge, huge deal for me because I've been on YouTube for like a year and a half, and I've been, shrugging, trying to get to subscribers, get watch time, build this community up of movie and TV show lovers. And my goal for the year was to get 500 subscribers by the end of the year. The fact that I'm at 400 right now and we're halfway through February is huge. And I want to thank all the people who have been subbing, watching my videos, sharing my videos, giving me shout outs. I have some questions that people have messaged me on Facebook and Reddit and Twitter and Instagram that I'm going to read off. And also, anybody that joins live, I'll answer your questions live and we can discuss and have some fun. I'm just a chill stream just to have fun. And I'm gonna shout out some of my channel friends and some of the people who have inspired me and also that has helped me as well through this journey so I can start getting to where I need to be. Because it's been pretty rough. But I'm glad that you guys have been on this journey with me. And as we move towards 1,000 subscribers, well, 500 first, but 1,000 subscribers soon. So I see Norin dropped a question in already. And he said, "What's up, Zach? Question: What is your favorite DC animated film?" And this is a great question. I'm going to say The Dark Knight Returns Part One and Two. Absolutely love that movie. I thought that it was a great adaptation of that Frank Miller comic that I went back and read afterwards, and I really, really enjoyed the depiction of an old Batman that is just done with life. It was just really good, and the depiction of Superman being as much as I love Superman, the fact that he was like this a government pony and the Batman had to take him. I just thought it was just really, really interesting. Both parts, I really love both parts together. It's like one full movie to me. What is the greatest Disney movie and why is it the Goofy movie? Triggered, you are absolutely correct. It is the Goofy movie. There is no other competition. I love Toy Story. I love Lion King. I love Aladdin, but nothing tops the Goofy movie, man. Um, I can't wait to get that on physical. I've been watching it on eBay for a while now. And the Goofy movie just resonated with me. And I think as a Black person, it resonated with a lot of people in that community. I think it's just so dope. And come on, the music, so great. Mine is a toss up between Batman Year One and Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. Those are two of my favorite animated DC movies. When before they did the reset, DC was on such a run of animated films where it was just banger after banger after banger, and Batman Year One was so good. I've been wanting them to adapt that into a movie, a live action movie for a while now. But it doesn't look like we're ever going to get it because Pattinson's in year two. The next Batman is going to be a father. So we're not going to get that. Maybe in a couple, like 10, 20 years when I'm like a 50, 60-year-old man, we might get that. And I'll be in the cinema to watch. Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. Man, that thing with Owlman and Batman saying we both looked into the abyss and you blinked first. Whoa. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Two great films, and I understand why it's a toss up. It just depends on how you feel. Do you want to see a solo adventure with one of the greatest comic book characters ever, or one of the best Justice League stories ever? Are they supposed to do a Kingdom Come soon, or did I make that up? So James Gunn is doing things inspired by that comic. He's not doing the actual comic because he's going with a younger Superman and like a younger Batman than the Ben Affleck Batman, but not as young as Robert Pattinson. So I think Ben Affleck's Batman was like mid 40s, close to 50. He's going with somebody that's like 35. So he's old enough to have kids, but not too old where he can't run around for another 10, maybe 15 years in the new DCU. And Superman's also going to be like 25, 27. So he's going to be a young adult that's just start getting fresh and stuff like that. Has been doing the Superman for a couple years, so he's going to take elements from Kingdom Come, but he's not going to make the Kingdom Come movie that everybody's been looking for. But yeah, I know everybody that's here. I appreciate you joining the stream. I know it's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. And for all the single people, happy Galentine's Day, if that's how you say that word. You know, you all loved. I love you guys for being on the stream as well. That's too bad. I love that comic. I love to see adaptation. No, not you, Netflix. Yes, please. No, Netflix. Until we see them adapt a live action thing properly, because they have some good animated adaptations, but their live action stuff is not good for the most part. So until they prove it, if they can prove it with this Avatar series that's coming out, then I'll be like, okay, let's see them do something else. Obviously, also The Witcher is pretty good as well, but if they could knock out the Avatar, then we'll see if they can do a Kingdom Come. But I don't think DC is going to give them the rights to do that. Hey, my boy Gio, thank you for joining the stream. How was your Valentine's Day with Mia? Hopefully, you guys had a great day. What's your main inspiration behind the review channel, and why did you choose to do movies and shows? So I actually had a couple people ask me that. So Gio, you asked me that, and then also I want to just give a shout out to some other people who asked me the same question. Desperado71 on Reddit asked me as well what made me want to do YouTube videos, and Ryan Bryan on Facebook also asked me why I wanted to do YouTube videos. So my so I'm gonna just go into it. So growing up, I never really knew what I wanted to do. I grew up in a Caribbean family, so doctor, it was like always a thing. I didn't really want to be a doctor, basketball player, but I'm too short. There's no way. My jumper wet though, but I'm too short, so there's no way. And right now I'm out of shape. But so I'm never gonna do that. I went to college and kind of like tried different things and thought I would love it, but the politics and stuff wasn't great. And then a couple years ago, maybe around the time I started growing my locks, I really started to get into films. Like I was watching like superhero films and popular blockbusters, but I wasn't watching like indie films and some deeper stuff. So I got caught onto that. I think it was A24. And I started like, oh, I wonder who else is talking about this. And that's when I started finding movie review channels like Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, The Real Rejects, Heroes Reforged, Beyond the Trailer with Grace Randolph, John Campia. The list goes on and on. Impression Blend, these are like people who inspired me, and I love how they articulated their opinions. I love that they build communities of people that they can talk to, and it's not an echo chamber, like you could disagree with them, but they have a positive conversation. And I noticed my friends also always said, you always find something in movies that other people may not find, and you have sometimes you have unique opinions on certain things. You might put things together and why you like a movie that other people don't see. So that really inspired me to go like, you know what, let me put my opinion out there, because there might be people out there looking for someone who agrees with them, but they can't find because everybody's shouting at them saying this movie sucks or this movie great, but they think different. So that's why I kind of like started this channel, because I wanted to create a positive environment. Because right now, YouTube movie reviews and television shoots is so negative. Everything is clickbait. Everybody's talking about woke and attacking decisions of inclusivity, and I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be a positive place. Obviously, I'll give negative reviews, but I don't want to be a part of like a negative culture. I'm always trying to look at the positive of movies. Hey, Coat Lord. So he says, got to watch a few classic films. Yeah, man, that's also a big thing. A lot of like when I was coming up and I was watching a lot of movies, a lot of people were like, hey, man, have you seen this? No. Hey, have you seen this? There's so many classic movies that I've never seen. So I thought it was a great opportunity for me to do the Throwback Thursday. And it's been really doing really good on my channel. A lot of people are enjoying it. And I think it's helping me communicate with the channel members better. I'm glad that YouTube gave people who have over 100 subs or even less, I think, the community tab. I think that's great, and it's really helped my channel. I'm starting to understand the pulse of the people who are subbed to my channel. So yeah, Colt Lords, you just suggested a movie for me. I want to check it out as well. I'm probably going to put it in my poll and see if everybody wants me to review it, and you definitely should vote. Norin. Favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Mine is Future Trunks. Love him and his arc so much. Future Trunks is definitely a top 5 character for me. His movies have like the most story. It's so good. My favorite character in the Dragon Ball franchise is Gohan. I love sons of great characters. Like I love Goku, but I love sons of great characters. So, like, Damian Wayne's my favorite Robin. I love Gohan's story arc. Him having all this potential, him not trying but stepping up to the plate when he needs to. And Dragon Ball Superhero just brought him to the level that we needed to be. So yeah, his arc is also really great. Super Saiyan 2 is embedded in my mind. And I want to thank everybody that's on the stream right now. Thank you for joining, all 10 of you guys. I appreciate you being here. If you did anything for Valentine's Day, drop it in the comments below and let me know. And if you're a YouTuber, what inspired you to start your channel? Hey, Mad Scientist Reviews. Thank you, man. I need to check out your last 2 videos and I haven't seen it yet. But congrats on 400 subs, Zach. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you being one of the subs and also commenting on my channel and everything. You do really great stuff. You're one of the people I'm gonna give a shout out to. Jordan Jackson, someone new. I haven't seen you here before. Are you a sub that it's the first time you're talking? Yo, bro, can you do Omegle picking up girls on Valentine's Day? If you can do that, bro, it'll be lit. If you can, there's a lot of beautiful girls on there too. No, that's not what this channel's about. I do movie reviews, and you know what? You might have gave me a good idea. I might go on Omegle and do a video where I ask them what their favorite movies are. I might do that. That might be fun. But yeah, I'm not just gonna go on Omegle and record that on my channel. It would just throw it off. This is about movie reviews, trailer reactions, live discussions, and TV show reviews and everything like that. But thank you for the suggestion. You might have just gave me a great idea that I don't see anyone else doing. Screen Gen Reviews, another great channel. What motivated you to keep going? That's a good question. March will start my second year in YouTube, and it's been rough. I've had technical issues. I've had slow times. I've had where my videos weren't up to par because of things out of my control. And a lot of times I was like, oh, maybe I should quit. Maybe I'm not good enough. But then there's people who's telling me, like, I think my channel friends, who I'm going to shout out in the halfway through this video, really helped me, motivating me, because they're telling me, like, dude, you're really good at this. We really think you should keep going. We really want you to be part of our channels. We like your reviews. And I started getting traction with some people, and it helped that motivation. And I started seeing movies that I loved, and I was like, I want to get my opinion out there. That's a great question. Who is your favorite director and why? My favorite director is Zack Snyder, which is a controversial pick because a lot of people don't like him. But I think that I love his visual style. I like that he goes balls to the wall, all out in everything he does. I don't agree with every decision he makes in his movies, but I agree with most of them. And I think that he gives me interesting movies every single time. He has some of my favorite movies all time: 300, Watchmen, Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, the Zack Snyder's Justice League. Dawn of the Dead, I haven't seen yet, but I want to check it out. I heard it's really great, and I love zombie movies. And even his new zombie movie, Army of the Dead, wasn't like amazing or anything, but I thought it was great, and I had a lot of fun, and I'm excited for Rebel Moon. I love his visual style, and I love the voice he has. He has a distinct style, and he sticks to it, and he's really good at it. Noran, Gohan, fantastic pick. Yeah, man, Gohan is that guy. That's my dude. Face blue smiling. Was that supposed to be an emoji? I'm not sure what that is. Never give up. 25 God with you. Okay, I've never seen you before either. Hello, sir. Should I watch this movie called Megan? It's a great movie, sir, without no spoilers, because I didn't watch it yet. So, thank you for joining the stream. I'm not sure if you're a subscriber, but as you see, like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. You should definitely subscribe to my channel, because I did a Megan review. You want to see my full non-spoilery thoughts. I didn't spoil. I try not to spoil when I do my reviews. I try to give you just my general thoughts. You should check out my review. But just to say, in general, you should definitely check out Megan if you like horror comedy films. But if you want to see my full thoughts, check out my review on my channel. And subscribe if you haven't. Join the journey. Cult Lords, did you like Sucker Punch? That was disappointing. I actually do like Sucker Punch, and I understand why people find it disappointing, but I was just fascinated by it, with the concept, and everything. People escaping into their imagination to get away from the horrors of their life. And the director's cut is really, really good. And that's the one I saw. I didn't see the theatrical cut. I hate that they keep doing that to Zack Snyder with these theatrical cuts that cut out parts of the movie that people need to see. So stupid. But yeah, I did like Sucker Punch. I actually don't hate that movie. That opinion has gotten me a lot of heat because a lot of people are like, that movie sucks. And I'm like, I'm going to get it on Steelbook. So whatever. Who is your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon. That is a great question. My favorite Pokemon is I probably like shoot. It's not Totodile. Who's the fire? Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is my favorite Pokemon. He was so adorable when he first started out, and I just love his design. And he was just so freaking cool. Geo, as a frequent moviegoer, what is your worst movie theater experience? Oh, wow. That's a great question. What was my worst theater experience? Did it happen recently? Let me go check out my letterbox real quick. I'm gonna see if that actually happened recently. Um 20 no, my 2022 movies. Um it's funny because the movie, okay, so I had the movie. The worst theater experience I had, and it's because of childish reasons, is Jennifer's Body, the Megan Fox horror film. I actually love that movie now. I think it's a great film, underrated, it's a cult classic. But at the time, I don't remember when that movie came out, but I know I was young, probably a teenager, and Megan Fox was hot, And when I heard that she was Jennifer's Body, it's gonna be R-rated, she's a succubus. I'm like, oh, we gonna get to see Jennifer, Megan Fox's body. And no, we didn't get that. That's not what happened. So I was super disappointed. And at that time, I thought the movie was stupid as hell because I didn't understand the concept of a horror comedy. I thought it was either you comedy or your horror movie. You can't combine the both. Now I love horror comedy. So when I go back and watch that movie, I completely understand it and love it. But at the time, it was a bad theater experience. Sucker Punch isn't the greatest movie, but it was fun. Yes, it's not the greatest movie all time. It's not in my top 10, not in my top 20 probably, but I still think it was a great film. It's nowhere close to the greatest. It's not even his top 5 greatest movie he's ever done. Mad Scientist, Zach, what's your favorite gangster mobster movie? You know what? It's funny that you said that. I haven't watched a lot of that stuff. And I'm going to tell you a little backstory why. Growing up, I wasn't allowed to watch those kind of movies really. And so I missed a lot of it. Like I never seen Scarface. I never seen Godfather movies. I've never seen a lot of them. So I'm definitely going to start putting those in my throwback Thursdays so I can watch them and rate them and see how they hold up. But right now, I guess there's a movie I saw last year, which is called The Outfit. Great film. One of the most underrated films of 2022. That's probably my favorite gangster mobster movie right now because I really haven't seen a lot of gangster mobster movies, unfortunately. But as I go through this journey and I do more old movies, I'm pretty sure that list will grow and it will change. Geo, Cyndaquil all day. Cyndaquil all day, baby. That's my guy. Oh shit, that's my favorite starter. Hey, that's why you're my guy, Clay. Daniela Russo. Wait, are you from Cobra Kai? No, I'm joking. Thank you for joining the stream and asking this question. Did you ever watch Mo on Netflix? It's a very great show. No, I've actually had that on my watch list, but I didn't know if it was going to be good. But now that you're giving it a recommend, I'm going to check it out. It's been hard for me to watch shows because of the channel. I'm always like watching movies or I'm doing weekly shows, but I got to get back into watching stuff that I just want to watch. So I'm definitely going to check Mo out. Right now, I'm watching a show called Poker Face on Peacock. Really good, really good. I only watched the first 2 episodes, but it's really good. Guys should check it out. But I'm gonna check out Mo on Netflix. You're not the first person I heard say that was great, but you're the first person to suggest it to me. So, Mad Scientist, I would recommend American Gangster or Black Mass. Okay, I have a list of old movies that I have to watch. So I'm going to put that in there right now because I trust you, mad scientists. If it's bad, we're going to fight. Just know that when you give me movies to watch and it's bad, I'm going to find you and I'm going to fight you. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Black Mass. I've heard of American Gangster. I think I own American Gangster on DVD, but just never watched it. Probably still in the wrapper. Black Mass I've never heard of, so I'm really interested because no one's ever suggested that for me. So I'm interested to see that one. What is your favorite non-superhero movie universe? Oh, movie universe that's not a superhero. That's a good question. Universe. Damn, man, you just dropping a bomb on me. I gotta really think. What's my favorite non-superhero universe? Jeez. It's not. I was gonna say Fast and Furious is a joke, but no, it's not Fast and Furious. My favorite non-superhero movie universe will probably be Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that a universe? I think that's a universe. Yeah, they have multiple things, got timelines and wild stuff going on. I'll say Yu-Gi-Oh! I love me some Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, no, Dragon Ball. What's wrong with me? Dragon Ball. Always. That's my favorite non-superhero movie universe. I love that. Gotta watch The Sopranos. Hey, that's your people, Geo. Did you just recently watch that? I think I remember you telling me you were watching that and catching up on that. A lot of people that's been talked about a lot. I gotta definitely watch it. Did you no, that's not The Sopranos. I was actually if you watched The Offer, but I think that's the prequel to The Godfather. But yeah, I'm gonna check out The Sopranos. I'm definitely gonna that and like Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad and all these other classic shows that people love. I need to check them out eventually. Maybe I might do flashback Fridays where I watch shows with you guys. I think that would be a great idea. I'm gonna drop a poll in on the channel and see if people will be interested in that. We got watches old shows with me that I've never seen before. Never give up 25 guy with you. Do you think they'll ever make a Rush Hour 4? I pray to God it happens soon one last time if they can do it again. So Rush Hour 4 is currently being written. Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan has confirmed that they are writing the film. When is it going to be filmed and produced and everything like that? We don't know about that yet, but it is being written. It's going down. They're trying to get everybody that's involved in the first three back again. But yeah, you're gonna get a Rush Hour 4, and I'm excited for that. I love the first three movies. We don't get movies like that anymore. That and Bad Boys and Men in Black and those buddy cop films. We don't get those things anymore. But Rush Hour 4 is coming. I can confirm that because it came from the actor's mouth. I'm gonna put one of the questions that somebody asked me since the questions slow down on here. Uh, Someone asked me, do you read off a script? You sound really natural, which I really, really appreciate that person saying it. It was Keg Stan on 189 on Reddit when I asked for questions for this video. So I script out my videos kind of like it's more of an outline. And I put like what I need to say in chunks. So I break it down into like the intro, the premise, the rating, the good. Then I write out what I like about the good, write like a paragraph about it, and then within that, if I come up with something, I'll say it within in that review, like good part. Like if I have something extra, or if I want to add a meme or something. Same thing with the bad, and then the verdict, and then the outro is all scripted, and I just remember it because I say it so much. So anyone that feels like I come off natural, I appreciate that. But yeah, it's not fully scripted like a video essay, which are really good. And Mad Scientist says, "What two superheroes would you pick for a buddy cop superhero movie?" I've actually thought about this for a while now, and I want a buddy cop film between Barry Allen's Flash and Hal Jordan's Green Lantern. I think it's been done in the comics, so there's source material for it, and I think that a lot of people talk about Batman and Superman together. But the next friendship that's underrated in the DC universe is Green Lantern and Green Lantern and the Flash. And I think that under that, I would like a Aquaman and Wonder Woman to do one too, because they're so similar, but they don't interact a lot. And I think that would be cool because they have such similar mythology, and it would be really cool to do that. Scream Zen, do you think the movie industry is sequel happy? Do you think the sequels, or do you prefer original stories? I like a mixture. I like a mixture of sequels and original stories. I don't think it's sequel happy. I feel like we haven't been getting as much sequels as we used to. I think it's remake happy. We're getting a lot of remakes. And that's actually a question someone has for me. So I'm going to jump into that real quick. Somebody asked me about remakes. James, I don't know, Hodemaker? That's a wild last name. He asked me on Facebook, if you could have told Hollywood not to remake a film, what would it be? And it cannot be a film. It has to be a film that's already been remade. My two options for that is the 2010 Friday, not Friday, is it Friday? No, Nightmare on Elm Street film. That didn't need to be made. I think Freddy needs to take a break and just take a break, and then somebody that's a visionary come and get him. They need to stop trying to push Freddy. It's not working. And also that Mummy remake that was supposed to start the Dark universe, unnecessary as well. Didn't even feel like a Mummy movie. Hey Drew, I appreciate you joining the stream. Thank you for the blessings. I appreciate you, man. Nice. I have to write down some tips. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you have any tips or anything, I always appreciate constructive criticism. I've had some people give me some non-constructive criticism and just tell me I'm trash, and that doesn't help. But if you have things that you need to improve on this, and I think you should do this, definitely let me know. I need that feedback. Don't think you can't tell me something that you think I should improve on. And big congrats on your growth, for real, for real. I really, really appreciate that. And I appreciate you being part of the journey. You comment on my videos. I know you're watching them. I appreciate you, Drew. And hey, look, we need to get you back in the game. Your AMVs were fire back in the day. You need to get back on the AMV train, man. I need people to know. Oh, okay. So I see a couple people join the stream. Let me know how you guys are feeling and what you did for Valentine's Day, or if it was just another day for you. Hey, one of my childhood best friends, Monica. I got two of my childhood best friends in this chat. I appreciate you guys joining the chat. So Monica says, where do you see your influencer career in the next 2 years? So in the next 2 years, I hope to be way past 1,000 subscribers. I hope to be a YouTube partner, and I hope to have my Patreon on and popping and doing this full time. I really, really want to do this full time. I'm very passionate about giving my opinion, sharing my opinion with a community, fostering those relationships. And I want to be able to go to movie premieres, get screeners, and really just be one of those voices in this space that people come to hear their opinion and respect it and trust it. And I want to uphold that respect and not fail anybody with my reviews, and create a positive experience for people to be, and they feel safe to be here. That's what I want to. In 2 years, I want to be really successful doing this full time, create a safe space, and be going to like film premieres, going to TIFF, and going to different countries and states to really see different movies. I'm really excited to do that. Clay, what is your favorite movie trope? My favorite movie trope is the young girl who is super popular and thinks she has it all together, and then falls for like the nerdy guy that no one thought that she was going to be into. I love those movies. I eat them up. There's part of the coming of age rom-com stuff. I love that stuff, especially when it's done really, really well. I just watched a good one with Tyler Hoechlin, who plays Superman, and Alexander Dario on Netflix. It was fun. Can you keep a secret? It's called on Netflix. I know you like those kind of movies, Clay. So check it out. It's not like mind blowing, but it's a good time passer. Game Fiend, oh man, one of my old college friends. He has drama scripted Saturdays on YouTube. If you are a wrestling fan, go subscribe to his channel, Drama Scripted Saturdays. He does a really good YouTube channel and shows about what's going on in wrestling and AEW, WWE. I'm not sure if he does other indie companies, but I know he focuses on those. But I casually watch wrestling. I watch clips of the weekly shows because I can't sit down for what is that? 3 hours of Raw, 2 hours of NXT, that's five, and then another two of SmackDown, that's seven, and then AEW has three shows, two shows. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much with the channel and all the movies I'm watching. I can't, but I watch pay-per-views and I watch clips of what's going on so I can keep up to date. And a lot of times I feel like things don't change that much because Roman dynasty. I acknowledge the tribal chief, though. I acknowledge the tribal chief. We are the ones. Get you feel me? You feel me? Everybody put a one up. Triggered. What video game would you like to see made into a movie? Metroid Prime. Easy. Not even a question. I want to see Samus. I want to see Brie Larson as Samus. She wants it. Nintendo needs to get it done. Live action. If they can't do it live action, do it animated. I'm cool with that too. Let's get it done. Metroid is prime. It's prime to be a movie, and a great one too. Geo, what has been your biggest challenge since you started creating content? Knowing if I'm good, knowing like getting people to comment on my videos and giving me feedback and letting me know. That's the only way I'm going to grow as a reviewer, as a content creator, and just knowing that I'm good, what to do next, what movies I should be reviewing, what shows I should be reviewing. Do people care? The community tab has helped me, and I'm going to be utilizing that more and more. But knowing what to do and what to do next. Is this review even? Should I be doing this? If people interested in this, that's been a big hurdle. Having technical issues was a big hurdle. For a long time, I was having like lip sync issues on some of my videos, and I've been spending an extra hour fixing that. So my last five videos, I feel like I've gotten it knocked down, and I've seen a lot of growth in my channel, and I went from like 385 to 40. I think I'm at 402 right now, which is thank you for whoever subscribed just now for the 2 subscribers. And that's been a big hurdle, finding time, because this is not my full-time job. It's not really a job. I'm not getting paid. So trying to do that with my job schedule, especially with my job schedule, was crazy because it was up and down. And sometimes it would change because I float. Now it's a little stable where I have the same schedule. So finding time to go see a movie and then finding time to review it, because one video takes 3 hours, maybe. And if I have a technical issue, forget about it. Clay, what video game would you make an animated movie? The Legend of Zelda franchise. I don't want a live action film of that. I need an animated film. I think you can get away with a silent protagonist in an animated film. It would look stupid. Live action, I think, probably, but animated, I think Legend of Zelda would do really, really well. Even in a show. No, I don't think there's enough story for Zelda to do a show, but animated Legend of Zelda film would be phenomenal. God of War too. I know a lot of people want a live action God of War film, but I think a animated one would be better. Norin, just chilling today. Nothing special tomorrow night. My wife and I are going to eat and bowl, and should be dope. That sounds like a fantastic time. Me and my friends are actually supposed to be going bowling. Not this weekend, next weekend. I think one of them caught the COVIDs, unfortunately, so we had to hold off. But I haven't been out to bowling in a long time, and I want to go. And I haven't seen them in person in a long time. So I'm going to see Clay this Thursday because we're going to go see Ant-Man. So you're going to see he's probably going to be in my theater reaction. And I'll have a review either that night or probably Friday, because John Wick trailer is coming out, so I'm probably gonna do that reaction. I also have to do if Beale Street Could Talk. That review is coming out on Thursday as well. So my Ant-Man review is probably gonna come out on Friday, and it might be a spoiler review. I think that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna do out of theater non-spoiler reaction reviews, and then I'll do a spoiler review on Friday. And obviously I'll notate it and things like that. But I'm glad you and your wife. I didn't even know you were married. That's dope. I'm single as hell, single like a dollar. But I hope you guys have fun. Where are you guys going to eat? Let me know. I love food. Yes, say that. Yes, man. Affirmation. Put it in the universe. It's my goal. Hitting 400 subs has. When I tell you, when I saw that I hit 400 subs at work, I was about to clock out. I was like, I don't need you guys no more. Get me out of here. I'm famous. About to skip out of work. Like, I made it. But obviously, I know it's a low number. I'm still proud of it. I'm still happy about it, but I have a lot of work to do and to improve on my content and things like that. So yeah, I'm just really happy to hit the goal and to keep pushing and people are enjoying my stuff. Movie Ninja, what are you watching for Valentine's Day? Ooh, so I watched a movie today, and it wasn't a Valentine's Day movie at all. It was a horror movie. I'm gonna be doing a review for it tomorrow. I might be record it tonight, put it out tomorrow. I watched Skinamarink. It came out in January and went to Shutter in February, and I've been hearing so much about it, and I finally got to watch it, and I'm gonna pull up my full thoughts on it, and I'm really excited about that review. Clay, just gonna put my love for rom coms on blast on the internet. Shake my head. Come on, don't. This is a safe space. Safe space. Don't worry. I love rom coms too. Come on. That's probably my second favorite genre, or third, maybe. I don't know. Also, I saw that one. I knew you did. Norin. Oh, Kevin Owens might be my favorite wrestler now, or John Moxley. Those are two very, very good choices. Do I have a favorite wrestler right now? So in AEW, my favorite wrestler is Darby Allin. It was CM Punk, but he's not there right now. So it's Darby Allin. In WWE, it's probably Sami Zayn. I'm rooting for him. I always loved Sami Zayn when he was at NXT coming up, and I hate that he was just like all over the place and them not giving. Now that he has a solid storyline, I know he's not going to beat Roman at Elimination Chamber, but I hope that they find a way for him to be a champion eventually. The only thing that's holding him back is the fact that he won't do that Blood Money show they do in Saudi Arabia, so he can't really be the champion. Maybe before that happens, and then like as they're getting towards it, he can lose the title. I don't know, but I love John Moxley too. He's great too. And Kevin Owens, I've loved for a long time. If you love Sammy, you're gonna love Kevin. Game Fiend, 3 hours of Raw, 2 hours of NXT, 2 hours of SmackDown, 2 hours of Dynamite, 1 hour Rampage, 2 hours Impact. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. I don't know how you do it. Well, you have a YouTube channel dedicated to it, so I get it. But I cannot do that. Mm-mm. Stone Cold Steve Austin, all-time king. SOB though. Of course. One of the greatest of all time, top 5. Mount Rushmore of wrestlers and sports entertainers. I love Stone Cold. I always love The Rock a little bit more than him. That's my guy. But Stone Cold, oh man, when that glass breaks, first of all, him fighting Kevin Owens at WrestleMania, I think I almost lost my voice. How much I was screaming from happiness. How good that was. I had no right to be that good. Mia, my sister-in-law. What comic book / video game do you think would never work as a movie? Oh, so I think there's a lot. Mr. Game and Watch. I don't think that would work as a movie. It's maybe someone has a genius idea. I just don't think it would. Tetris. Let's not do that. It sounds like a stupid idea if you're gonna do Tetris as a video game adaptation. Comic book. I don't think there's. After seeing that Sandman was adapted so well on Netflix, oh, that's another good live action adaptation they have. I don't think there's any comic book that probably can't be adapted. It just has to have the right minds behind it. But video games, there's certain video games that just don't, like a Fortnite game, a movie. That's just yeah, we don't need to see that. It can work, but it's not gonna be great. But yeah, like Tetris and Mr. Game and Watch stuff like that. No, let's not do any adaptations of that. We're going to Cervantes, local new Mexican restaurant. We adore it. Ooh, I like Mexicano. I don't know what that dance was, but I love Mexican food. This is one of my favorite outside foods. So I hope that you get something real tasty and you guys enjoy your time. What is your favorite childhood TV show and why? Ooh, boy, Gio, you coming with the heavy hitter questions. Favorite childhood TV show. It's hard to say what was my favorite. Maybe, yeah, I know it's cliche. Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball series. Like I was so heavy on Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I love that show, both of them. I mean, it wasn't really big in Dragon Ball Super. I watched parts of it, But yeah, I think Dragon Ball and then like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh are a couple of those. Oh, the Batman animated series, Superman animated series, which is underrated, X-Men animated series, Jackie Chan Adventures, which is super underrated, no one talks about a lot. Metabots, Beyblade. This a ton. Oh, we 90s kids, late 80s and 90s kids, and early 2000 kids has so much good shit. In my Vince McMahon interpretation, it's good shit. We had good stuff, man. What is your favorite sitcom? Sitcom. Okay. Friends. Favorite sitcom. Love that show. Watch it all the time. I have an Instagram that I follow that just does clips, and I love it all the time. I love Friends. So good. Nothing wrong with DBZ. Yeah, man. I know a lot of people trying to hate on it now because we have more sophisticated animes out now, like My Hero and Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan and a bunch of other stuff that I probably don't watch. I don't watch a lot of anime. I'm very picky with my anime, but I think that Dragon Ball is still holds up. It's still great. When I saw those two movies in the theater, Dragon Ball Super Broly and Dragon Ball Super Superhero, triggered. Which video game writer or director needs to try their hand at movie making? Your boy Hideo Kojima. Your boy Hideo Kojima needs to make a movie. He's been making movies and video games, and honestly, the gameplay has been getting in his way. So he just needs to make a movie, live action or animated. He just needs to do it. Neil Druckmann, I think after seeing him direct Last of Us episodes, he needs to do a movie. He's a solid director, and I think he will do a great job of doing that. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else I could think off the top of my head that does narrative storytelling really well. The people who did Wolfenstein, I think they could make a great action film. Wolfenstein 2. The people who did Horizon, I think that they could do something like that as well. I think that would be really good. But yeah, those are the ones off the top of my head. But definitely Hideo Kojima is the number one option for that. I was gonna say don't say Dragon Ball. You should have wrote it in there, Bucko. But I gave you a couple more options after Dragon Ball. But you already know what it is, Gio. You've known me for how long? You know I was gonna say Dragon Ball. There's like a Dragon Ball pop somewhere. Yeah, there's Goku. He's right there, right behind my head. And there's Yugi right here. There's Naruto. One Punch Man, which I need to start watching again. There's a couple anime guys there. Let's see. Do you have a favorite director? Oh yeah, someone asked me this earlier. My favorite director is Zack Snyder. And then he's probably tied with Denis Villeneuve. I don't know if that's how you say his last name properly. I think that's how you say his last name, Denis Villeneuve, the guy who did Dune, Enemy, Arrival. He's up there for me in terms of director. When he's directing something, I'm checking it out. The guy that did Elysium, Chappie, and District 9. Oh my God, why am I forgetting his Neil? I'm forgetting his name right now, but I really like his movies too. That's it. I think those are the three guys that I look forward to, and I like their style. Oh, whoa, I'm bugging. Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele might be my favorite director. I love Zack Snyder, but Jordan Peele hits me here as a black person, like right here. He's a tuck it in, tuck it in. Yeah, that's my guy. Mad Scientist says anime recommendation: Trigun. Boy, come on, Mad Scientist, don't play me like that. I love Trigun. If you're talking about the new one, have not watched it yet. I don't like the animation, but the old classic one, that's my shit. I love Trigun. I know exactly what. I don't even need to read the rest of this, man. I love Trigun. I checked it out. I watched the series probably twice, and I don't watch shows over like that, but I watched that multiple times. Trigun is the jam. But I appreciate you putting me onto a classic. Clay, what superhero would have the best slice of life movie? Miss Marvel, because she had a really good kind of slice of life TV show, and if those writers were able to make that a movie, it probably would have been better than the show was. Squirrel Girl, I think would have a great slice of life. um, Slice of life movie. Who else? I'm trying to think who else would have a great slice of life movie. So I think Superman could have a really great slice of life film. I think if you take the approach of something like Superman Seasons, if you ever read that comic, you could really pull off a film like that. Um, I think there's a good amount. Static, I think, could have a 1-2. But you're gonna have to see all these things are gonna have to have some kind of antagonist in it. I can't think of anybody else that I would like want to see a part of their life that I can think of. But those are the ones that come off the top of my head. Let me see if there's questions I can ask here. Okay, so I asked those. Uh, so somebody asked me on Facebook, Ryan Bryan, Ryan Bryan, asked me who inspires me. Like I said before, Jeremy John, Chris Stuckman, The Real Rejects, Heroes Reforged, Heroes Reforged, the Beyond the Trailer with Grace Randolph, um, Austin Burke, and then I have a bunch of channel friends that inspire me as well, and it keeps me going because they make such great content. Geo top 5 movie theater snack. I don't know if I have 5. Geo. I'm gonna say pretzels with cheese is my go-to. I love that. Popcorn, and I guess nachos, but I never really had really good movie theater nachos. They're usually soggy. And then I've had when I've gone to, oh my god, what's that fancy movie theater where they kick people out if you talk? Christian, if you're still watching, Triggered Fanboy. Let me know what's that theater you like to go to that I won't go to anymore. But they have like breaded chicken strips that are really good. Was that 5? I think that was 4. But yeah, I really don't go to many different movie snacks. I kind of go to the pretzels with cheese, and if they don't have that, I'll probably just go to popcorn. Movie Ninja, what do you think is the best on-screen Batman? I think the best on Oh man, you're gonna get me in trouble. The best on-screen Batman is Ben Affleck Batman. I know a lot of people are not gonna like that answer, but I thought that he embodied a lot of what Batman can be and does, and he was gonna be on his way to becoming the traditional Batman. The problem with that version for a lot of people and not me is that we didn't get to see him, his origin and how he was and why he turned so dark and started killing people and hurting people. We just got dropped into it and people didn't understand the vision. And that's mostly, I think, Warner Brothers' fault. But and I'm gonna do a video on the DC slate soon. I think that video might be coming out next week. I'm gonna try to script it out and do like my first scripted kind of video explaining all that. But I think that I really enjoy like Robert Pattinson and him are my 2 favorite on-screen Batmans of the modern era. I love Michael Keaton, but I think he lacks some things that they do in terms of the action. Oh yeah, Clay Alamo. Yes, Alamo's breaded chicken strips is up there. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. Oh, Geo, damn. Okay, Alamo guys, I see you. I see you. I don't go there no more, but I see you. Soggy nachos. You need another theater. Well, the theater that I go to, that I always go to now, I've never had the nachos, so maybe their nachos are good, and I need to give it a chance. But I just really just go for the pretzel bites with cheese. That's my jam. I don't see any reason to try anything else. Muhammad, 400 subs. Let's go. Look, I appreciate you. Muhammad, drop what your Instagram is. He's a great photographer. If you guys are in the New York area, if you guys need a photographer or even someone that can help you with videography, because he drops videos in that as well, he's my go-to guy. He's helped me so much with like issues I've had, and or if he doesn't know, he just directed me into the point, and he makes great videos on that stuff. And he has like a production company thing he's doing. Check out Muhammad, man. He's dope, and he's one of my longest friends from college. He's so cool. One of the sweetest guys I know. Wait, your vids aren't scripted? No, no, my vids are not scripted. I outline them. I put my points. I read them. I say it in my head over time, and then I go, and then I add in stuff as I'm going. You could probably kind of tell when I'm adding stuff because I start saying and a lot, which I'm trying to cut out. Um, but yeah, it's not scripted. It's not me read because it would. It's no way I can't do that. I'm looking at the screen, so there's no way for me to like do that. If you need a place to watch, my basin is cool to watch. Muhammad, is that a weird invitation you doing right now? You trying to catch a body off of one of my people that's watching my stream? Don't do that. Geo, if you could recast an Avengers today, who would be your pick as an actor? Wow, putting me on the spizot. Cast an Avenger. I would recast Evangeline Lilly's Wasp. I don't think she's doing a good job as that character. I don't know who the runner up was, but I would find a different one. The Wasp is a great character in the comics. She's a founding member of the Avengers, and she's just not. She just give. I need to see Quantumania. From what I'm hearing, she's not in it that much, but she's just not giving the spunk or the character enough. I know they give her limited time, but in that limited time, you got to do something. She doesn't. She just seems whiny more than just fun and spunky, and somebody like, yeah. Brian's property. Yep. No, man. Look, part of my channel as well is spotlighting other creators, especially if you help me. But even if you haven't helped me, I want to spotlight it because I want to create a connection between us. And it doesn't only have to be movie reviews. If you're doing a gaming channel, if you're doing other stuff, I have people in here who do cosplays. The Mando to Hire is somebody that I follow, and he was in one of my streams and really helped me out. Like, I want to spotlight you guys. I'm gonna do that. Like when we hit the hour mark, I'm gonna spotlight some creators that I really appreciate, and you guys should follow if you want to. Trigger live action Animal Crossing when? Yeah, look, Christian, you might have just made $1 billion idea. How cute those things are. Kids, girls, and gay people will eat that up if they do it right. Ooh, the Tom Nooks are gonna be coming in, baby, or I should say bells. Mohammed, dude, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, my channel, which is my name, that's my thing. Yeah, so Muhammad Floyd right there, his channel name. I think am I subscribed to you on my YouTube channel? I think I'm subscribed to you on my regular non-YouTube channel that I use to just watch stuff that I don't want to watch on my YouTube channel. But yeah, he's dope, bro. Yeah, he's great. That's my go-to guy. And I appreciate you. Wait, hold on. I actually like your flow of how you do things. I like your style. Honestly, I'm really not interested in a DCU. Look, that's fair. Well, first of all, I appreciate that. Thank you, because I doubt myself all the time when it comes to stuff like that. And for you to say that, I really, really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mo. But DCU, to me, DC characters and comics are superior to Marvel. Marvel has Spider-Man, it has the X-Men. Some of their other characters like Captain America and Iron Man in the comics are not as great as they're in the movies, but DC has a plethora of amazing characters, and they should have just had a plan. If they had a proper plan, this they would have been on to a next phase already. And I'm scared about what James Gunn is gonna do, and I'm gonna talk about that, but I'm hopeful as well because he's been making comic books rise in sales. And that's what these movies were originally intended to do. They were intended to make people go back and read the comics. And he's doing that. At the end of the Flash trailer, he put the 3 comics that inspired the movie, and those comics are selling now. And I love that. We need those comics to survive so we can keep pulling ideas from them to make great movies. What I'm seeing from the MCU and some DC movies is that these creators don't like comic books, so they're trying to take these characters, take like an outline of what they think they are, and just make an original story. And some of them I like Birds of Prey and the Harley Quinn Emancipation, long, long, long name. I love that movie. It was fun, but it was not based on a comic book storyline. So the comic book fans didn't get attached to it, and the casual fans was like, "Whoa, this is kind of weird." And I feel like Ant-Man Quantumania is going to suffer from the same thing because Ant-Man does not interact with Kang like that, and Ant-Man doesn't interact with MODOK. So why are we doing this? So that's why I'm hopeful for James Gunn DCU, because he's pulling from comics. He's literally telling you, I'm adapting this, and that makes me excited. So yeah. You play Animal Crossing? Yes, I do, Bucko. I do. Well, I haven't played in a while. If I jump into my Animal Crossing right now, they're probably like, "You've been gone for like 6 months." I haven't jumped in a while, but yes, Animal Crossing helped me through COVID depression. When COVID was going on, and I couldn't go anywhere, and I got COVID in 2020, and that game really helped me, spending hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours on that game, and how sweet and uplifting it is, and how just doing mundane tasks that I can't do it was just really great. So yeah, I love Animal Crossing. If you want to trade stuff, we can, but I haven't played in a while. Brian, hey, thank you. Congrats, Zach. You're amazing. Amazing things in the future. I really appreciate that, man. You've said things to me when we've done collabs that have really inspired me and made me feel like someone asked me what keeps me motivated, what keeps me from going on. Things that you do for me and things that you said to me has really done that for me. And I appreciate you jumping on the stream, because I know you and your wife are probably supposed to be doing Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day thing. So it's the fact that you're here. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, you just really motivated me, man. And I really, really appreciate that. And I feel like when we first interacted, we were kind of like, this guy has a different opinion. But like now I feel like we connect in a way where like we could do a whole show together. We almost talked for like 40 million hours on 2 movies. So I really appreciate you. And in 4 minutes or 3 minutes, I'm going to shout out your channel soon. Clay, favorite video game story that's not The Last of Us. Oh, Clay. I appreciate you asking me this question, because you know the answer. I don't even know why you put The Last of Us. It's not Last of Us. It's Horizon. Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, now that I beat it. Those two combined, because they're really one story, is my favorite video game story. It has so much in it. It's so much sci-fi, AI, giant dinosaur robots, post-apocalypse, the beginning of a new generation of people getting out of the apocalypse. There's a main character that I love, side characters that I love, great action, but the story is so layered and deep. I love the Horizon. That's why, like, I love the gameplay of Horizon. It's fantastic, but the story is what made it my favorite video game of all time. Muhammad, I feel like they're gonna water it down so it can fit as many people as possible. I want gritty. I want to cry. I want it to be rough, dark. So I don't know if you saw James Gunn's presentation. From what he has presented, I don't think he's gonna do that, because he's already put a R-rated movie within his slate, which is Swamp Thing, and there's gonna be an R-rated animated film, which is in the DCEU, that's coming out. The Commandos film that's coming out. So I don't think they're gonna water it down. It's not gonna be an MCU light. He's gonna go for it, and that's the type of things that James Gunn likes to do. Hey, RWR movie reviews, aka Ryan reviews with Ryan. A guy that has supported my channel from early on. I think I had like 150 subs. He has really, really helped me and inspired me. You guys should definitely sub to him. He's one of the people I'm going to shout out as well. He's great. I think he's at over 2K subs right now. He does so many movie reviews. I don't know how he does it with the job and his life and everything like that, but he's great, and he makes me laugh all the time with some of his reactions, and he just gives really insightful reviews. I really appreciate his support, and I really appreciate finding him. He's a guy I would listen to and watch. And we did a collaboration together on this channel and on his channel. You can check out mines with him here. We did our favorite physical media, because we both love physical media, and that's big on his channel. So I definitely wanted him to come over here. and do that. If you're watching this and you have a YouTube channel and you have a specific thing that you like, and if I like it too, I want to do a collab with you. I want to try to get you guys on my channel. We can talk about the things that you love and really showcase things like that. So yeah, reviews with Ryan. He does great physical media talk. He tells you what physical media is coming out. He's really, really good. So I already appreciate you commenting and everything like that. What's up? What's up? I'm probably one of the few not planning to see Ant-Man in the theater, not really excited for it. Yeah, well, we have had deep, long conversations about how you don't really care about superhero movies in general. So I'm not surprised. And based on the reviews, I don't think you're gonna like this one at all. Obviously, I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna judge it just go with low expectations and just let the movie wash over me. But based on what it's talking about, I don't think it's for you. Brian, always got your back, man. I always got your back too, my guy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Everyone hit the like button. 12 people in here and only 7 likes. Yo, man. See, I appreciate you. You're right. Like everybody. Come on. 12 to 11 people in. We keep fluctuating. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I want to say this right now that he said that on this stream. And you might say like, oh, Zach, you should just be appreciated. I watched your video. These are certain things that YouTubers want to say but can't say. If I put out a video commenting on the Facebook post, it's not helping me. It helps a little bit on Facebook because other people are going to see that you commented on it, but comment that on the video. I need comments on the video. The more comments I get on the video, faster it goes, the more it gets pushed into algorithm and the YouTube recommendations. Like the video, subscribe, and share it with your friends that likes movies and stuff, or just share it and somebody might find it, think the thumbnail is cool. Don't share everything because I don't want you to flood your timeline with my stuff. But like I see a lot of people commenting on my Facebook post and I'm like, no, comment that on my video, please. And if supporting, don't click on the video and then click out a second in. You're hurting my retention. That doesn't help either. Like, I understand what you're trying to do. Either if you have time to watch it, or if it's something that you're not interested, you want to support, just let it run real quick and just go do something and come back. My videos aren't that long, but those are certain things that's not just for me, for any YouTuber you interact with. I'll be happy if they still put out animated films. So so James Gunn said the DCU is going to be across movies, animation, TV, and video games. So everything's going to be connected in one universe, except the Batman. The Matt Reeves Batman is outside. That trilogy and shows happen, and then when that's done. And then the Joker and whatever they do with the Joker, those two separate, but everything else will be in one. And so there will be animated movies and there will be animated shows. There'll be live action movies, live action shows, and then the video games will mix in together. Subbing now. Hey, nice. I think he subbed to you, Ryan. Appreciate you doing that, man. Ben, hit that like button. Dub, my guy. I appreciate you. Let it run like a podcast. Yeah, just let it run. If you can't watch, just let it run like you don't have to. I put stuff on the screen and all that, but for the most part, you could just listen to my opinion. But now we're an hour in. I just want to do some shout outs to some channel friends and people who are people who like have helped me or I just watch. There are small YouTubers that inspire me or do great work. So first off, Brian, who I put up here, he always always got my back. He is 1/3 of the Spoiler Kings, a channel that you should check out. It's 3 guys. They stream, I think, twice a week. They put out videos almost every day. They're part of a collective called the Nerd Huddle, but Spoiler Kings. They do movie reviews, television show reviews weekly. They do trailer reactions, and they do discussions on different things that is going on in the space. They lean towards nerdy stuff. So if you're into nerdy stuff, they lean into that, but they watch other kind of stuff too. And they're really good. They're fun. They're funny. They do long form content, and it's always engaging and funny because it's 3 of them and they're just going back and forth. I call myself the 4th unofficial member. Because I jump on there like once a week and talk with them, and we really vibe really well, and they do a great job. Imran Plus, he jumps on some. I did a video with Imran on my channel here where we talked about the Oscar nominations and how we feel about it and the controversy with Andrea Riseborough. He is great. I always tell him all the time that if I've just found him without us connecting, then I would have subbed to him. He's charismatic, he's funny, he does great reactions, he does thoughtful reviews, and he's very, very positive. And that's what I look for these times. Like, it's not somebody that's trying to be negative on purpose. The Cult Lords, great channel. They do similar content to me, but they focus on like movies and shows that people don't really talk about. Like if they'll watch a trailer for a movie I never even heard of, but it's coming out in theaters, or a show, and they do like throwback things about the 70s. They're a little bit older than I am, so they have some deep movie knowledge and collection of stuff that I don't know. So I really enjoy watching their videos, and they do skits in their videos that are so freaking funny. Enchanted Essays, I really wanted to shout her out because she created a Reddit group that I'm a part of, and I've connected with so many great people in there that I really, 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 really enjoy interact with them. They've helped me with thumbnails, they've helped me with audio, they've helped me with formatting my reviews, they've helped me with so much and helped me to grow. And her channel is so good. She does small movies about like, not she just small stuff that you don't really know. I think she's from a different country, and she's just really good, and she has such a great voice. Auteur Cinema, a new guy that I'm subscribed to. We are in the same group together. He's so good. He did a video about Decision to Leave, and I had to sub right away. He's so freaking good, man. God, Auteur Cinema, like an auteur. He's so great. Reviews with Ryan. He's here in the chat right now. He just jumped in. I bragged about him a ton. Definitely subscribe to him. He's so good. He's so great. And he's just a great supporter. I appreciate him. Soapy Bubbles, exactly how it sounds. Soapy Bubbles. She's an artist and a reviewer. And she, what I love about her channel is that she reviews weird, old, crazy movies that I've never heard of. So it's so entertaining while drawing. And you get to see her art and the review. It's so funny and so good. The OB Thoron Alliance. I don't know if I said that right, but I'm going to be collabing with them soon. What I like about this channel is that it's a guy with his uncle, and the guy is on the spectrum, and they push that and they talk about that, and they show those different perspectives, and I think that's really great. Those guys have been putting out videos a lot. They're pretty good, and I want them to grow and stuff like that, and I give them advice here and there. People definitely need to sub to them. Zach Malign Talks Movies. Another Zach. Got to give a shout out to another Zach. That's my guy. He's almost at 2,000 subs. He's so good. He's a supporter of the channel. He comments on my videos. He's so great. He does reactions, reviews, and everything. I see he focuses on like the indie space and also the nerdy space as well. Anthony Turner, a guy that supports me on Twitter. He be retweeting my videos, and he's just really, really funny. He's unbiased and unabashed in what he likes, like me, and he reviews and stuff that I don't see other people doing. So I really appreciate him. Someone that's in the chat, I don't know if he's in the chat right now still, but he was commenting earlier. Norin Rad 89. He does physical media polls. He does reviews. He's really good. He supports me on Twitter. And you should definitely check him out. I really enjoy his videos. Kal-El Daily. He does old school films as well. Does really good. He doesn't do his face. It's more of a podcast. Definitely good. Marcus Love Movies. He's an England dude, black England dude. He does really good reviews. Failure on Command. He does video essays, and they're immaculate. I think he just hit 1.5 subs. Hit that sub button for him. He does great videos. I think he just dropped a video about detectives, and he's comparing The Glass Onion to Pale Blue Eye, two movies that I like. Check that out. Zole, she's like Enchanted Essays. It's very similar, but has her own unique voice and does great videos. Baker Reviews, super funny, and he has a podcast as well. The Bear Bro Show, a guy that really helped me early on. He does movie reviews, but he does mostly video game reviews, memes, and things like that. He's like at 2 or 3K subs. He's already in a YouTube partner. He's super dope. He's super funny, and he just does everything unique. And then the last one is Anything Epic. He's a smaller channel like me as well. He does great reviews as well, and he's a supporter of my channel. He comments on my videos, and he does great videos as well. He said, slow down. I can't type fast enough. Okay. Hold on. I got some things here too. Hold on. I missed a couple of these while I was doing that. Thank you again, Ryan, about saying that. Hit that like button. All 13 of you guys. I'll be happy if they still. Okay, we talked about that. Subbing now. Let It Run Like a Podcast. Movie Ninja. Donald Glover as Static Shock. What do you think? Um, no. He's too old. He's too old to play Static, and also I don't think he has the proper range to do it. Even if they did an older Static, but I want Static to be young. He's a Spider-Man like character. He should be young. He has so much potential. DC needs you. He can be the I don't want to say Black Spider-Man. That's Miles, but you know what I mean. Like he has the potential to be a Spider-Man character for them that big if they just use him properly. I think they should find a young black guy who looks good in Lux and is maybe a little more darker than Donald Glover and give him an opportunity. Somebody new that's very charismatic and likable. And that Virgil has a similar feel to Miles. So they need to get somebody that's like that. And they need to get that movie out before we get the live action Miles movie, because then people are going to compare it too much. But Donald Glover is already the Prowler. And he's also going to be Hypno Hustler, which I think is a movie that does not need to be made, but we'll see. I can't remember. I can't remember. Did you watch Skinamarink yet? Yes. Oh, I said earlier today I finished it. I watched it, and I'm gonna either shoot my movie review after I get off the stream if I'm not too tired because I have to work tomorrow, or I'm gonna shoot it tomorrow and put it out. I'm excited for you to hear my thoughts. Basic Moves, congrats on 400 subs. Thank you, Basic Moves. I appreciate you subbing and comment on the videos that you're interested in, liking and everything, and jumping into my streams. I appreciate you, man. How's your Valentine's Day? Is the soapy bubble Sopple? What? I don't know how old she is, so I don't know if I want to answer that. Love video essays. So yeah, if you love video essays, definitely check out some of the guys I talked about. Enchanted Essays, really good at that. Soapy Bubbles, Failure on Command, and Auteur Cinema. Those guys are really good at doing essays. They do reviews too, but they do video essays and they're really, really good. I have 3 videos that I want to do that in that format that they're inspiring me to do. Slow down. Sorry if there's any name I said or anything like that you need me to repeat. I want you guys to sub to them. Let me know. Agreed. Donald Glover is too old. Yeah, he's too old. He's in his mid to late 30s, I believe. I think he's either that or he's around my age. So he's probably early 30s or maybe mid 30s. Yeah, I don't want to see a mid 30s Static. Not now, at least. Like get somebody young and maybe he could play him for a couple years. Oh, got 14 people in the live stream. That's the high for the stream. Thank you guys. If you just joined the stream, tell me how your Valentine's Day is going. Tell me if you have a YouTube channel, what inspired you to do YouTube, and why did you sub to my channel? That's a great question. This is a question for every single person here that's sub to my channel. Do you remember what video made you sub to me, and why do you stay sub to me? Why do you watch my videos? Let me know. That actually will help me grow as a person and as a content creator. Basic Moves, been a pretty good Valentine's Day. Just chill. Hope yours has been good too. Yeah, man. Today, I'm not celebrating Valentine's Day. Today is a Galentine's Day for me. I'm single as a dollar. Single as a penny, So I went to work. And then I saw that I got 400 subs, and then I skipped out of work like a happy person, like I was going on a date. And yeah, it's just a basic Tuesday, but just this stream is really helping. I really appreciate you guys jumping on. This has been amazing. I'm glad that you had a good Valentine's Day. Did you go anywhere to eat? Got any gifts or anything? What genre has it had a resurgence in recent years for you? Horror movies. There was a couple years there where horror movies was starting to get you get like 1 or 2 every year that were great, and then you have a lot of copycats or like the same genre, like Ghost, or like they were trying to copy off The Conjuring or something like that. But these last 3 years, maybe 4 years, holy moly, has horror come back to the point where I thought they need to add consideration for Oscars, because I still say that Soshi Bacon in Smile had one of the best performances last year in Smile. Even if you don't love that movie, I think she did a fantastic job in that film. Pearl with Mia Goth, she was absolutely one of the best performers, especially female. And she should have got nominated for leading actress. So horror is getting a resurgence. Other than Top Gun, those movies help the box office. Basic moves. I'm curious, is there any movie you watched that was kind of pivotal for you, like changed how you watch and think of movies? Um, Movies that I can list off the top of my head are Get Out. Really changed how I see cinema and how black people could be in movies. Usually we killed first or stereotype. So I love that we have movies that speak to us and also just good horror films. I think Enemy by Denis Villeneuve, however you say his name, was a turning point for me. That really got me into slower movies, more methodical movies, more weird movies. District 9 got me into like hardcore sci-fi films. So that's a big one. What else? I think Watchmen was pivotal for me in terms of superhero films and seeing what they could be. Yeah, those are a couple that I can think off the top of my head. There's probably other stuff. The Collector is a big one. That got me into a lot of horror movies, which got me a lot of indie movies. So that's a big film. That's probably my favorite horror movie for all time because of that, because it's so rewatchable, and it got me into a lot of other movies that I love. So that's a big one, The Collector. Geo! Valentine's Day was good for us, even though we both worked. But we had a nice dinner and exchanged some gifts. I'm so happy. You and my sister-in-law, Mia. What did you guys eat? Just got some takeout and beer tonight. Hey, look, man, that sounds like a good time to me. I don't drink alcohol, but still sounds like a good time to me, my guy. Trigger, do a giveaway, $400 Amazon gift card, $1 per sub. Yeah, you're funny, bucko. I'm doing this for free. Are you crazy? You want me to give up $400? Yeah, no. I love you guys. But yeah, no. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway at 500 subs. It's gonna be something simple that is available and I have. It's definitely not gonna be $500. Mo, I didn't watch Pearl. I was confused by the trailers. What were you confused by? Have you seen X? First of all, that's what I gotta say first. Did you see X? If you saw X, watch X, because Pearl is a prequel to X. So you watch X, then watch the trailer again. You might understand it, and then go watch Pearl. I like Pearl more than X. Clay, what book would you like to see made into a movie? Clay, why were you trying to embarrass me on this stream? You know I don't read. I want to see I Am a Negro. Oh no, that actually was made into a movie already. I was gonna say I Am a Negro, but that was made into a movie. You know what? Comic books count. So I'm gonna use that. Black Magic, an Image comic book that I really, really like. Magic was Magick. I would love to see that adapted into a live action or even animated because the art style of that comic is so unique. I would love to even see it as an animated film. Ryan said the first video I watched years, I believe, is when you rank the MCU movies. That's really interesting because you're not a big fan of the MCU. So the fact that that's your first video and you sticked on, and we're cool now, cool peoples, I appreciate that. Mo, do you like video essays on movies? I love video essays on movies. Since you love them and you're also nerdy and you love DC, there's a guy on YouTube. Let me go find it. I watch him all the time. Let me see if I can find him. Just giving shout outs. His YouTube channel is called Implicity Pretentious. He does video essays on DC movies. Does he do other stuff? He might do other stuff, but it's mostly DC movies, the animated shows, and he breaks down them in a psychological level. And it's very entertaining and it's very, very good. It makes you think about these things in ways that you never thought, and you're like, "Whoa, these comic book movies are way more deeper than, or are deeper than I thought they were." Implicitly implicitly pretentious. Implicitly pretentious. I can't say certain words. Sorry. Well, you get it. Favorite Ninja Turtle? Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael. That's my guy. Raphael. I love the Ninja Turtles, by the way. That's one of my favorite franchises. I don't see them missing at all the animated shows. Even those weird Michael Bay turtles, I actually like them. They weren't terrible. But I love the Ninja Turtles. The 90s one is one of my favorite movies of all time. Top 10. I love Ninja Turtles. But Raphael's my guy. Last Ronin, you dig? If you like Ninja Turtles, read The Last Ronin. Great comic book. Geo, we ordered some Greek food. Sounds good. I think you introduced me to Greek food. I think the first time I ever had it was with you. Hey, Tank. Thank you for joining the stream. I actually, at the top of the hour, 20 minutes ago, I shouted out your channel, the Spoiler Kings. He's their fearless leader. He's the other third of them. So yeah, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for congratulating me. Without you, I probably would never got here because you inspire me and you've helped me. I wouldn't even be streaming right now if it wasn't for you. So yeah, I appreciate you, man. Give away that silk pop. You've been asking me. Where's it? It's behind me, right? You've been asking me for this silk pop since I bought it. That's what you're trying to do. And no, that's one of my favorite comic characters. I might buy a pop to give away, but I'm not giving away. I'm not giving away the ones I have already. Maybe, you know what? I might give away some I have because I've had some friends that's been lazy and been buying me pops that I don't want for birthdays. Nobody in the chat though. What is a cheesy movie show that you secretly like to watch? Kissing Booth. Tall Girl. What's a cheesy movie and show that I like to? What's a show that I like to watch that's considered cheesy? I guess Superman and Lois is considered cheesy. Love that show. Favorite show. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I've been telling you to watch it for like 5 years now, and you've been ducking and diving. And I'm gonna fight you, Gio. We're gonna see each other soon. We're gonna go see Cocaine Bear together, and we're gonna fight before we see the bear get on cocaine. But yeah, that's probably Superman and Lois. I love what else I just said? Damn, my memory's bad. I'm getting old. I don't remember. I don't remember what I said was cheesy. I haven't seen X. Never heard it. All the commercials was the lead actor just screaming. Okay, so you got homework, Mohammed. You got homework, Mo. Go watch X first. It's a old school slasher film about this crew of people trying to create the first porno. And they use these old Christians people's land to do it, but don't tell them that they're making the porno. And then once they find out what's going on, all hell breaks loose. That's the simplest way to say it. There's more to it than that. But watch the movie. Let me know what you think about it. And then I need to tell you a fact about it afterwards that I don't want to spoil for you. And then depending on how you feel about the movie, then you can watch Pearl. And the third movie's coming out this year called Maxine. Yeah, I guess the trailer was weird. She does scream a lot in the movie, but that's not all it is. Image Comics is the best publisher, hands down. Easily the best publisher. I can't wait till they start getting movies off the ground. I'm glad that Invincible is out. And I heard a couple other famous ones are starting to get adapted to. And I hopefully Valiant also gets stuff done so their comics can be brought up too, because they have some great stuff. Geo put me on to like Exo Manowar and a bunch of other stuff they do. But we need some more competition with some more unique stories to freshen up the space. Because DC, I think, is going to start coming in, but then it's going to start feeling the same kind of stories. They have such similar stories. But that Flash trailer, though, oh boy, so good. See, now I'm going to bug you because I love a good video essay. So I'm just as a sneak peek, I guess. I'm not going to 100% say I'm going to get these out right away, but I'm definitely going to try to do it. I have to finish watching certain stuff, but I want to do like a video, not essay, or like a video about Rotten Tomatoes. I think a lot of people have a misconception on how to use Rotten Tomatoes or what it's about. So I want to do like not a deep dive, but kind of a deep dive on what Rotten Tomatoes is and how to use it and how to use it to determine how you want to watch a film. I want to do something on the DC slate. I've been planning that in my head for a while, and I got to write it out and just film it and edit it. It's going to take so long to edit. Oh my God. And I want to do a video about Harley Quinn, the animated show versus the new Velma show on HBO Max, and how they compare to each other and why one is better than the other. I'm not gonna say which one I think is better than the other, but those are the three that I'm thinking about right now. And then as I go, I'm gonna keep trying. Oh yeah, I'm subbed to him. Of course you are. Great guy. Love it. Oh, I just recently saw the first 90s TMT movie. I enjoyed it a lot more than I expected to. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Everyone should love that movie. It's so good. So good. It's the best live action movie. The second one is good. Then it kind of started going crazy in the third and fourth one, but that first one's so good. Oh, hey, LT for Obama. This is my sister. Thank you for joining the stream, sis. I read up to 4.5 books of Harry Potter, and then I watched up to 4 movies of Harry Potter, and I just tapped out. There was like kind of like a repetitive, mundane thing about it that it just wasn't connecting with me anymore. So no, I'm not really a big fan of Harry Potter anymore. I'm not really like into it. Like I don't hate it, but it's just not my jam. There's so many other franchises I'm into that was one of them that I could lose. So I'm not hot into Howard's Legacy. And then J.K. Rowling kind of meh. Gives Clay the silk pop. He's a legend. Clay is a legend. But I don't know if he's legendary enough for him to give him one of my favorite pops. That's crazy. Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter? That's funny. I'm gonna say this is gonna be controversial because of Lord of the Rings. The only thing I've watched is the Rings of Power show, which I like. Don't hate me. And I watched the first Lord of the Rings on my channel and I reviewed it. And I haven't watched the other 2 yet. I haven't watched The Hobbit. But with that said, based on the 2 things I've watched, Lord of the Rings is over Harry Potter. I just think that it's a better made movies. And obviously, Harry Potter hasn't had a show yet, but I just think they're better made movies. If you give away a pop, sign it. Look. Hey, man. Think it big. Here. Cocaine Bear. I mean, yo, there's no way that movie could suck. I would have to fight Elizabeth Banks. I gotta stop saying I'm gonna fight people on YouTube. They might demonetize. Well, they might ban me. I might have to scuffle with Elizabeth Banks if that movie's bad. But no, I love her as a director, and as an actress, so I'm ready for that. Ryan, would you rather watch a sporting event or a romantic movie? I'd rather watch a romantic movie. Sporting events other than wrestling are very boring to me, and I love basketball, but I'd rather watch basketball live or play 2K than sit and watch it live. I love romantic movies, so I'll sit down and watch them. Those are my comfort films. When I'm overwhelmed and I'm like, I don't really want to do so big head thinking or get too excited with action or get into mythology stuff, I'll just throw on a romantic movie. And even ones that are kind of mediocre, I love because they just warm my heart. They comfort me. I haven't read anything from Valiant. We're gonna talk, my brother. Yeah, we go. Yeah, man. Let's talk. I love comic books. Brian, who is 1/3 of the Spoiler Kings out, he's a big comic dude. Big comic dude. And he not only does he collect comics every week, I think he said he does 3 books a week, but he also showcases them on the channel, which is so dope. Because I'm big into physical media, and that comic books have been dying since the MCU started, and I love that he supports it like that. Do you watch any reality TV shows? No, Ton, I don't. It's not that I hate them; it's just not for me. I watched The Circle with a friend at work, so that was fun. But I never gone out to watch a reality TV show. That's not really my jam. Brian, tell people to check out Monarch, another great Image comic. There we go. Let's see. I just was bragging about you, Brian, about you being a big comic guy, and look, you came in here in the clutch. Monarch. You heard it from the GOAT himself. Yes, Lord of the Rings every day. Woo! I gotta watch the other ones. I think I'm gonna watch the other ones without doing it and just do it as like a flashback Friday review. I'm excited to see that. Hey, the other Zach Line. Zach, I think 30 minutes ago, I just shouted you out, told people to go subscribe to your channel. Thank you for joining the stream. Talk about how close you are to 2K subs and how great your channel is. What did you say? Correct question. What's your next most anticipated movie in March? Creed, Shazam, 65 Screen, or D&D? I did not know Shazam was coming out in March. I thought it was later. My most anticipated movie, is it Cocaine Bear coming out, or is that February still? Is that next week? If Cocaine Bear is coming out in March, it's Cocaine Bear. If it's not, and it's in February, then it's gonna be Creed, Creed 3. I'm excited to see Michael B. Jordan versus Jonathan Majors. I'm excited to see him play another villain. I'm excited to see Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. Um, yeah, I'm just excited to see that franchise keep going and Michael B. Jordan take it over and add some more story elements to it that wasn't there before. So yeah, Creed. Shazam, I love the first Shazam movie, but the trailers for Shazam Fury of Gods haven't hyped me up that much. I feel like they show me the whole movie and it doesn't look that impressive. 65, I'm kind of interested in, but yeah. Scream, I need to watch Scream 5 first. Thank you for reminding me of that. And D&D, I'm gonna watch it because Chris Pine is one of my favorite actors. I watch everything he's in. But Tanya says, "Have you ever watched the Lost Boy movie?" No, I have not. And thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna actually put that on my list of old school movies that I need to watch, and I'm gonna put in my poll to people to vote to for me to review Lost Boys. Thank you for reminding me, Ton. Love you. Basic Moose. Is there a movie you were most excited for this year? Amelia, I don't know a lot of what's being on a release. Well, I'm pretty sure you know about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. That's my most anticipated film of the year. I don't anticipate anything else more than that film. Yeah, that's my most anticipated film of the year. After that would probably be The Flash after that trailer. And that's about it. I did like a I did a video of my most anticipated films of 2023. So you could definitely check that out and it's I think it's the top 10 and I give like 5 honorable mentions. So you can check that out and see my ranking, you know? And you can check out what kind of movies are coming out and what you could be excited for. Have you watched The Last Dragon? Nope. Another movie I'm adding on my list. Tanya, thank you. Oh, there's 16 people. Thank you for everybody that's joined. If you joined the live stream and you just came in, tell me how your Valentine's Day is going, what you ate for Valentine's Day. Are you subscribed to this channel and why are you subscribed to me? And what's the first video you've ever watched? I know that was a lot of questions, but yeah, I want to hear all those things. The Last Dragon. No, I've never watched The Last Dragon. I'm gonna add it to my list and I'm gonna put it on the poll, baby. Zach, what? Hey, yo, the Zach's got to stick together, my guy. You already know. We got to stick together. So, you have a great channel, and I appreciate you supporting me, and I'm gonna continue to support you, even if you don't support me, because I actually like your reviews and stuff. So, yes, Colgate Bear is February 24th. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, Creed. So Creed is my most anticipated for March. So that means what is Cocaine Bear and then Creed right after? Woof. I don't know how I'm gonna keep up with all this and the small movies. Oh, I didn't realize similar question was already asked. My bad. Don't worry, basic man. I just appreciate you here. I will repeat answers. That's totally fine. Bear. Oh yeah. Bear. Cocaine bear. That what you said before that. Wow. So bear with some cocaine in it. That's crazy. February 24th. That Flash trailer was wild. Wild. Oh, one of the best trailers for a comic book movie I've seen in a long time. Maybe since Infinity War. Maybe that might be the best trailer for a comic book movie I've seen since Infinity War. Just saying. Yeah, because I would say Zack Snyder Justice League, but you know that movie, some stuff was already in there. Oh, I'll definitely give that a watch. Yes, man. Thank you. Let me know how it is. What do you feel about it? Grilled chicken Alfredo. I love it. That stuff is good. That's good. That's good stuff. Bruce Leroy is amazing. Show enough. Yeah, man. That's my sister. She knows what she's doing. She out here. Teen Wolf? No, I've never seen Teen Wolf. Did you watch that Teen Wolf movie that just came out, Tanya? How was it? Did you like it? But no, I've never watched Teen Wolf. That missed me completely. Ryan, anything on physical media you're looking to pick up soon? So I want to get Babylon Steelbook 4K. I want to get Triangle of Sadness Criterion Collection. I want to get the Steelbook for Highlander. I want to get the Steelbook for If You Catch Me If You Can. I want to get the Wakanda Forever Namor Steelbook. I want to get Hereditary on 4K, Annihilation on Blu-ray, and that's all I can think of off the top of my head right now. There's Dragon Ball Superhero and Dragon Ball Super Brawly. I really want to get those. And there's a My Hero movie, My Hero Academia movie that I have the first. I think I have the second one and third one. I don't think I have the first one, so I need to get that. It's at my Target. The Karate Kid, yes, I've watched. I watched the original Karate Kid. I think the first two of the original Karate Kids, and then I watched the remake with Jackie Chan and Jada Smith. Love them all, and I love Cobra Kai. Tanya, do you watch Cobra Kai? You gotta watch it. It's so good. I love that. It's on Netflix. Brian, will you teach me some movies? Will you teach me some movies? Do you mean will he teach me some movies? Is that what you mean, Tan? Let me know. Favorite piece of movie memorabilia that you own? Memorabilia. That's a good question. I don't have a lot of memorabilia. I have a Black Panther clock from the first movie. I love that so much. It's a vinyl. It's a vinyl made into a clock, and it's T'Challa's body, and then it says Black Panther, and the clock is in the middle of it. That's probably up there. I love this Batman versus Superman poster I have. It's Bruce, but with the Superman logo over his face. And as I said in my video I did in my physical media with Ryan, reviews with Ryan, RWR movie reviews, my Watchmen special edition is my favorite it's my favorite Blu-ray thing that I have. So that's the things I can think off the top of my head. I don't have a lot of movie memorabilia. I need to get on that. Brian, we are celebrating you, Zach, all week with all the videos we are releasing this week are featuring you. Oh wow! I appreciate that. That's so crazy. I gotta sneak in there, man. You know, I'm the fourth unofficial member of the Spoiler Kings. You know what? I'm the fourth official member of the Spoiler Kings. I'm a guest star. I come in there when it's hot, heavy, give my opinion, maybe piss off you guys, you know, make the video another hour longer because I talk too much. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. I know that you guys have helped me get some subs. I've seen some people DM me. Yeah, so I came from Spoiler King, so I really appreciate all of you. Gio, even I've seen the old Teen Wolf. Gio, I don't want to hear nothing from you because every time I suggest a show from you to you, you don't watch it. All right. I'll be like, watch this. You're like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. And then you tell me to watch something else. All right. So I'm calling you out. And Mia. No, I have to check it out. Yeah, man. If you love the original Karate Kid, you should add it to your list. It brings back LaRusso and oh my god. How am I forgetting the guy that he fought in the This is my bad 30-year-old brain. It brings back the old people while shepherding in new people, but in a respectful way where it doesn't just push the old people aside. It's such a great series. The last season's coming out either the end of this year or next year. You just watched Hereditary? I love that movie. One of the scariest movies I've ever watched. What did you think of it? Man, yo, Mo, I gotta get you on here one day. We could do a thing where we go see a movie or we see a movie separately and we can review it together, or even if an old movie. We could do like a collab review. I would love to hear your thoughts on stuff and to collab with you. And you guys like Zach, Nad, am I saying this right? Nadine, all you guys. If you want to do a collab with me, do a stream together where we talk about a movie or something in movies, let me know. Hit me up and we can schedule it out. I'm trying to do some streams every Tuesday and, you know, let's get it together. You know what I'm saying? Might be my favorite movie from the 80s. Show Enough is the best bad guy ever. Yeah? Oh, wow. I got to watch it, man. I'll add it. That's good. That's good. It should have been moves, not moved. Oh, and it's from The Last Dragon. Oh, okay. I wouldn't get it, but Brian got it. Have you watched The Breakfast Club or anything with the Brat Pack? I watched The Breakfast Club. I love that movie. I love that movie. That's like my kind of that's my lane right there. That kind of movie. I've definitely seen that. I love it. Mo, Teen Wolf show is valid, but never finish it. I don't know why. That happens. That happens where you don't finish stuff that you think is good. And Friday we talking Oscars. This Friday you're talking like Oscars. Am I in that video? Did we talk about that? Let me know. I gotta prep for that because I'm doing an Oscar video soon. What I would nominate for best picture. I'm gonna do my nominations and pick for my favorite movies of the year, but obviously pick movies for my list that are Oscar like movies. Like I'm not gonna put Dragon Ball Superhero in my list because there was no way that would get nominated for an Oscar. But I'm gonna do that and say the movies that I think should have got nominated. But yeah, if we're doing a video talking about the Oscars, or if you're just plugging the video, that's cool. If you're talking about the Oscars that Friday, I'll share it. But if I'm in that video, let's talk because I gotta prepare. You know, I'm always preparing. Mo, that would be fun, man. I'd love to do that with a movie or old movie or indie movie. Let's talk, Mo. You got my I think you got my number. You got my DMs. If there's an old movie or a movie you know you're gonna see soon, let me know. We could review it together. And we could talk. We'll talk ahead of time, plan it out. Because I know you can talk on camera. I've seen you do it. So let me know. Now that the stream of questions of Dragon Ball should get an Oscar. I agree. I think anime has been unrepresented in America's awards, and it should. It should. If Top Gun can get an Oscar, Dragon Ball superhero should be able to get an Oscar. Okay, I love Top Gun, but superhero was a better movie. Oh, so somebody on my Facebook said top 5 films of Netflix as of 2022. Ooh, he asked me this a long time ago. Netflix films that that is hard. Let me look at my letter. Oh, guys, if you have a letterbox, follow me on Letterbox. It's Zach Attacks Reviews. Follow me on Letterbox, and you can see some of my early thoughts on movies. But my top 5 Netflix films. So my number one from Netflix from 2022 is Athena. If you have not watched that film yet, check out Athena. It's so amazing, so underrated. I've been telling anybody and everybody to watch that film. Another film that was on Netflix is Intergalactic. That would be number 2. Underrated, amazing animated film. Number 3 would be Hustle. Great film. Got nominated for some smaller awards. Should have got nominated for some Oscars. Great film with Adam Sandler, and it's about basketball. Gio, as a basketball fan, you should watch that. It has Anthony Edwards and Juan Gomez Hernandez in it, and some other basketball players. Really good film. That's 4. And the 5th one would be The Gray Man. That movie got shitted on, but I loved it. It was a stupid action flick that was crazy, and I just really, really enjoyed it. We'll call the movie People and make it happen. Yeah, man, we gotta start hitting up the phones. Tell these people like, yo, why is the My Hero movie not in there? Why is the Jujutsu Kaisen movie not in there? You know what I mean? Get this stuff in the Oscars. Let's get them in the animated films. You know what I mean? Have you ever watched any older sitcoms like Seinfeld, Frasier, or Taxi? I watched Seinfeld casually. I like it a lot. I love Frasier. I used to watch that every week. I love that show. Way more than Cheers. Frasier should go down as the best spinoff of all time because it's better than the original and it ran for so long and it's coming back. I'm excited for that. Taxi, I've never seen Taxi. But I grew up on a lot of sitcoms because I wasn't allowed to really watch mature stuff, or I won't even say allowed. I wasn't really gravitating towards that as a child. I watched a lot of sitcoms as growing up. A Different World, Cosby, all that stuff. After goes the Kratz here to 400 and 400,000 more. I appreciate you, sis. Yeah, man. Let's go. Now that I'm at 400, I'm excited to get to 1,000 and then push forward. And hopefully I'm doing this full time, baby. But thank you, Son. Thank you for joining, asking all those questions. Love you. King of Queens is my favorite sitcom. Y'all should watch it if you haven't. Love Kings of Queens. Oh my God, what a toxic relationship, but it's so great to watch. Love, 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 love Kings of Queens. Such a great show. I'm gonna watch it. Okay. Okay. You tell me that all the time, and then you don't. Hustle for Sure was amazing. Very bad. Tank, I gotta watch your review on Tar. First of all, second of all, I'm here for the Tar slander. I will slander that movie any day of the week. I never hated on a movie so much. Oh, Hustle is way better than Tar. Jesus. I'm watching Kings of Queens now, Clay. As you should. Oh man, great, great, great show. Love, love, love Kings of Queens. Okay, whoever this was like, I want to ask you every single question in existence. So Brett Pritchard, I don't even know who this guy is, on Facebook said, favorite comedy film, Crazy Stupid Love. Favorite sci-fi film, Blade Runner 2049. Favorite horror film, The Contractor. Favorite black and white classic film, uh, is that Dawn of the Dead? Like that first zombie film. Favorite action movie, probably Winter Soldier. Favorite movie, Winter Soldier? I'm gonna stick to Winter Soldier right now. That's probably wrong, but I'm gonna stick to Winter Soldier. Favorite movie based on real events. Ray? I guess biopic counts. Ray is amazing. So I'll go with that. Are you planning to check out Liam Neeson's new movie, Marlowe? Yes, I am. When I'm going to get to see it, that's the hard part because I'm seeing Ant-Man on Thursday. I have Skinamarink review for tomorrow. I have If Beale Street Could Talk throwback Thursday review on Thursday. Then John Wick 4's trailer's coming out Thursday, so I have to react to that. Then I'm going to do a out of theater reaction for Ant-Man, and most likely Clay will be in that. So you'll see the legend again. And I'll probably do a spoiler review on Friday. And then hopefully I get to see Marlowe on like Saturday and then get a review out for that. It's hard, man. But it's gonna be a slow week. I think Ant-Man has like a clear way where there's not a lot of movies coming out. So I'll get to it. What do you think about all this negative reviews on Ant-Man? Well, I talked about that a little earlier about how I think what the problem with the MCU is and these phase 4 and 5 films and some DC movies is that they're not using the comics as a base anymore. And that's where they're losing because they're starting to just do stuff and it's not flowing properly. And that's what's missing. The fact that they're not using comic books as base. And Ant-Man is the prime example of that. Ant-Man is not an antagonist of Kang. That is the Fantastic Four villain who then turns into an Avengers villain. But he should have not debuted here. Or at least he shouldn't debut as the main villain of the film. He could have been around. Like, oh my God, it's King! And then what's his name? Oh my God, MODOK could have been the main villain. But then again, MODOK, another character that barely interacts with Ant-Man if he ever has interacted with him. It's just too much of Peyton Reed, who's not a strong director, just doing his own thing. This is not a storyline from the comics. It's not a storyline that that they're kind of just doing stuff. And that's why the movies are going to be suffering. And they need to get back to getting on set, like on location and doing stuff because it's affecting the acting of the actors of just doing this green screen in a warehouse. It's killing the vibe. So I think those are things that are a part of why Ant-Man is getting negative reviews because there's just a lack of focus in certain things. Like Phase 4, we've talked about this take. I really like Phase 4. I still think Phase 4 is the second best phase that we've had. But I can agree that there's a loss of focus there in the movies where they're not sticking to storylines. They're just kind of like trying to make films and original ideas while using the characters, and it's not working. What's the best movie theater experience you've had that you can remember? Easily the best movie theater experience I've ever had was Avengers Endgame. And I want to tell a little story about that. Thank you for asking this, Basic Moose. So you if everyone know how big Avengers Endgame was. We knew how long everyone was waiting for that year to see it. We knew how the tickets were going crazy. So usually, when we were younger, me and my friends would always go either that midnight showing the Thursday or try to go that Friday. And unfortunately, I didn't have the funds together to get a ticket on time. Our friends went on one night, and I'd end up going another night by myself. So I went there, and as I'm going there, somebody coming out for the movie was trying to spoil. So I'm running because I'm hearing something about Loki, and I'm like, wait, no! Almost run into a pole. I go in there by myself, sit down. There's a couple beside me, and the movie's starting, and people are having fun, and people, ooh, and I, and all that stuff. And then we get to that final act, and when I tell you, from the time Captain America grabbed Mjolnir almost till the end of the movie, I barely could hear dialogue. We everyone was going crazy. It was so crazy in that theater that the girl beside me who was on a date with the dude, it probably was a boyfriend, grabbed me and was like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "Yeah, but you should be doing this with your boyfriend, not me. I don't want to fight in this theater right now." I've never experienced anything like that. That was insane. Not even Spider-Man No Way Home was like that. Endgame was a once in a lifetime thing. Oh, it was so good. So yeah, that was my best theater experience. Tank, bro, that might be some of the best thoughts on the MCU I've heard yet. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tank. Oh man, you guys they make me so happy that you appreciate my thoughts. I was just really thinking about it. If you guys want to do a video on that where we kind of really break it down and talk about it, I would be down for it. Basic, yeah, same. Theater was totally full and was such a fun and community experience, and that's what's great. That's what they need to get back to in the theater, man. Like communal experiences, even outside of the MCU, they need to make blockbusters that get people in the theater, like Avatar. Way of Water was a great experience. I felt like me and the audience was together in that water with the 3D. That's a movie you got to watch with people in 3D in the theater, not basic, not go Dolby 3D, whatever, and watch it. That was such a great experience. The communion experience is what makes theater so great. You can watch a movie at home, but it's not the same. Endgame was it was so good, and that's the first time I ever went to a movie by myself. And then after that, I was like, oh, this is not that bad. And I just started going to movies by myself. I go to movies by myself all the time because schedules and stuff, and trying to get things with friends. Sorry, guys, it's hard, especially we're adults. We got jobs. So a lot of my friends are in relationships. Some getting married. So it's hard to line that stuff up. But yeah, that was such a great community experience. Clay, Zach stealing girl is in theaters is crazy. Well, you know what I mean. Sometimes you see the band, you see the majority. The girls go crazy. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, that was funny. I just didn't want to get in a fight with the guy. I was like, no, 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 no. Let's not mess up Endgame. This is before I had Regal Unlimited, so I paid for that ticket. There's no way I was getting kicked out for fighting during Endgame. Hell no. Oh, and Infinity War. How can I forget about the experience with Infinity War? The snap. I've never experienced nothing like that. Like where Endgame was this uproarious, crazy, oh my god, everybody going nuts thing. Infinity War was everyone in the theater heartbreaking, crying, depressed, destroyed, all at the same time. I never experienced nothing like that. Me and my friends were in two rows together. We had a row and another row behind us, and people were on the floor. People were crawling. People, my friends who don't even really care about superhero movies was crying. That's how effective that ending was. That's probably the greatest ending to a movie I've ever seen in my life. And every time I watch it now, I get PTSD. I'm headed to bed. Work comes at 4:30. Hey, talk to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your stream and congrats. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you even being here on this long. That's an early time to wake up. So do your thing, man. Have a great sleep. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day with your family, and have a great day at work tomorrow. We'll talk soon for real. Shame we weren't closer when Endgame came out. I had mad people go on my B day. Oh man, I wish I knew you back then. Or I knew you, but we weren't hanging out how like we hang out now where we go to movies. That would have been great to go together on your B day because oh man, it was such a fun experience going by myself, but it would have been fun to go with somebody, even to watch it another time. The first time the MCU good guys lost, it was amazing. Yes, man. And like lost at the end. Because like, in the MCU, they have a structure where the good guy loses in the beginning and then they have to learn or get a technique and then beat the villain at the end. But this is the first time, like, you were like, what is happening? Like, in that moment, you forget, oh, yeah, there's going to be another movie, so they're going to bring him back. I was just in the fact, like, holy crap, T'Challa is gone. Like, we just got him. I did not expect that. Holy crap, Peter Parker's gone. We just got him back. What are they doing? Like, it was just insane. It was genius. I loved it so much. I don't know if any I don't know. I don't know who can recreate that. I think the only other company that can recreate that is DC. Gio! What's a movie or show that was unexpectedly good for you? Like you thought it was gonna be trash, but it was actually good. Show or movie that I thought was gonna be trash, but it was unexpectedly good. This is a real good question. So even from last year, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, the animated film that came out last year, was that on Netflix? I think it was on Netflix. Did I put that? That should be in my top list. If what knock out the gray man, put Chip 'n Dale. But that movie, I was like, this is not gonna be good. Who wants to watch a Chip 'n Dale movie in 2022? It was so freaking good. So good. Laughed so much. It was so good. It was a celebration of animation, a celebration of Chip 'n Dale, which is another cartoon show that I used to watch back in the day that I love. And it was so good. Now, a show that I thought was going to be trash, but was actually pretty good. A show that I keep talking about for you guys. Oh, yeah. Show that I keep telling you guys to watch is Superman and Lois. I had no faith in that show because of how the DC CW stuff was going on. Like Arrow was up and down, and that season where they were doing the crossover was not good. Flash was going down. I never watched Legends of Tomorrow, but I heard that was going down. Supergirl was going down. So I was like, I don't know if they're gonna do Superman right. They already did him dirty in Supergirl. Was I wrong? That is my favorite version of Superman. So yeah, those are two things I can think of like immediately. There's probably like stuff in the past, but I can't think of it right off the top of my head right now. Chip 'n Dale was on Disney Plus. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you're correct. It's on Disney Plus, not Netflix. Great film, man. I was so shocked. That was in my top 3 for a long time till, a bunch of other films started coming out. Mine was Mitchell's versus the Machines. I didn't think it was going to be trash. I just didn't know anything about it. I just recently bought that and I haven't watched it yet. I just heard great things about it. I got to watch it. I might put it in I want to do like animated film throwback Thursday. So I think I'm going to put it, when I do that, I'm going to put it in the list because a lot of animated films are classic that I haven't seen. So I'm going to put it in there. It's probably going to lose, but I'm going to still put it in there and see what's going on. But I'll watch it eventually. Somebody asked me what were the hurdles of going through to make it work and reach the subs. I talked about that already. Technical issues, gaining an audience, knowing where to share stuff, how to do all that stuff. That was the hurdles. Like really gaining the audience, how to do a thumbnail, what colors they should be, what looks good, how to structure my reviews, what people want to hear in a review. Am I talking too much? Am I talking about stuff that people don't want to know about? All that stuff was great. I think I'm getting better at it now. I think I'm getting better at it now. But in the beginning, I'll go back and watch some of my old videos and like, what are you talking about? What are you saying, younger Zach? Oh yeah, okay, basic. The first Sonic movie was that's a great pick. I love that first Sonic movie, and the second one was even better. Yes, after they had that really bad version of him that they had to change, I had no faith in that movie, and it was so good. It was so fun. It was so fun. What was your favorite reboot? The problem with that question is I don't really watch reboots of stuff. And if I do, I probably never watched the original. Does Cobra Kai technically count as a reboot? No. It's a continuation of that. It's not really a reboot. You know what? Let me Google and see if I've seen a reboot. But I did love that show, Reboot. Did anybody watch that show back in the day? That was my shit. Best reboot. Oh, Prey on Hulu. Oh, that's like a soft reboot of the Predator franchise. Yes. That would be it there. I don't know if you watched it yet, Clay, but it's a great film. Like at first when I rated it good, but as I started going on, I appreciate it more. I think it's great. Hey, hi, Uncle Zach. Hey, my niece Shay is on here. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Alphanumeric, yeah, movie ninja. How do you like the show The Last of Us so far? The Last of Us is one of the greatest starts to a season I've ever seen. Every episode has been strong. Even the weaker episodes have been better than some episodes of shows that I've watched. I am a big fan of the game. The second game is my third favorite. Second game is it my third favorite game of all time? Second favorite game of all time? The second game is my third favorite all time. It was my second. It's moved down one notch, and the first game is in my top 10 of all time. So I'm so excited to see them adapt it properly, give it the love, tender care that it needs, while expanding on it. But even without that, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Bella Ramsey as Ellie, chef kiss. I don't care that she doesn't look like her. She's so good. And that last episode, oh my god. Oh, I was had so much fun doing that review. Reboot was great in the 90s. The reboot of the reboot was horrible. I didn't even know they rebooted Reboot. Oh god, why did they even no. Part of the greatness of Reboot was that weird animation. You just can't do that right now. Just leave it alone. Unless somebody comes up with a genius idea, I'm all for it. Xiaolin Showdown, Jackie Chan Avengers. Let's give those stuff a chance. Let's bring them back. You don't have to reboot it, but bring it back. Give it like newer animation and some creatives that's gonna expand it and make it bigger than it was before. Those are two shows I would love to see come back. So great. Xiaolin Showdown and even something like Spider Riders. I don't know if anybody watched that Saturday morning cartoon. Spider Riders was my shit. I love the game too, both of them. I think I got you into this. Did I buy you The Last of Us? No, I don't think so. Because you were an Xbox person. But yeah, I'm glad that you played them and love them. They're both great. Season 2 is going to be the second game. That's going to be crazy. Yeah, after hearing it's already renewed for a second season, I'm really excited to see what they do with the story of the second game. Yes. That is going to be the most controversial thing ever. Oh, I can't wait to see the casuals watch that and go insane after that first or second episode. I don't know when they're going to do the thing they do in the game. If it's going to be the first episode to really start it off and just get people mad, or the second episode and build it out a little bit more. But, ooh, that's going to be nuts. I wonder how they're going to end the first season since they're only going to be 9 episodes. I think they're going to end the first season how they end the first game. I think we're going to be jumping into the winter soon, which is like towards the ending of the game. Because this was episode 5, so they have 4 episodes left. So I think that we're going to get into the winter soon. There's not a lot of set pieces that they have to do because they're skipping over certain things. If they could get the whole first game in or not, but I doubt it. I think they are going to get the whole first game in. I don't think we're going to get a second part. No, you bought me Tomb Raider. Love that game too. Yes. I wish that they would properly adapt that game to like a movie or show. It would be great. What's the best movie to video game? Like a movie turned into a video game? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if this is the best, but my favorite and the one that I play that I love is the Spider-Man 2 game on the GameCube. I think it was on PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox. No, is that GameCube was with what was GameCube with? The Xbox? I think it's Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation, GameCube, and Xbox. I think GameCube was with the original Xbox and original PlayStation. That is the best movie to video game I've played. So freaking good. And I heard the Lion King 1.5 game is really good. Hard, but really good. But I never played it. Yeah, same movie for the Tomb Raider was mid. Yeah. They tried, but it wasn't what the game was. The game is crazy. They need to get a director who knows how to direct frantic action. Or best movie video game. The best adaptation for a movie to game is the Sonic movie right now. It's Sonic. That's the best one. And Mario might top it, but we'll see. But I think it's Sonic. Like, we have Mortal Kombat, but Street Fighter, but I think it's Sonic. I think Sonic did the best job. I played Spider-Man 2 on GBA. Yeah, they had the mobile versions too. I love the GameCube version. Oh, I sunk so many hours into that game. Insane. I had a Home Alone game for Super Nintendo. That was pretty fun. Yeah. You know what, Gio? You just brought up a good point. There was some really good movie to video game stuff back in that day. We had like the Batman one. There's a lot of good ones that were just simple and fun. They would like take a game that's already good and just reskin it as the movie all the time. Love that Spider-Man game on your GameCube. Brings back biggest childhood memories back. Yeah, man. There's so many games I introduced you to. We had so much fun doing that. I'll never forget you running away from the big armor dude when I set it off and you found him. What's your favorite Funko Pop? Ooh. Do I have it behind me? I don't know. My favorite one might be this one right here, which is Cosmic Ghost Rider. I know you can't see it really well, and I don't want to. Can I take this? No, I feel like if I take that down, everything's gonna fall off, and I don't want to do that on stream. But I think this one right here, Cosmic Ghost Rider, it looks so cool, and this character is so awesome. But that's one of my favorite ones. This one over here, to Nova, it looks so cool and it lights up. Down here, I have Weapon X. Oh, you can't see it because it's blocking out. Great pop. Robin as Red X. Can't see it because of the light. I have Hero Killer Stain from My Hero Academia. Love it. It's very weighty. Owlman right here. I have Cosmic Spider-Man. Love that one. So there's a couple of them that I really, really love that I hold dear. But I think Cosmic Ghost Rider is my favorite one. There was a Terminator game too. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Actually, I had it. Bugs Life. Bugs Life. First of all, I love that movie. Bugs Life and ants. It's funny because I'm terrified of bugs. And it's funny that my favorite Marvel hero is Spider-Man, and I'm terrified of bugs. And I love ants, and I love Bugs Life. But yeah. I just remember GoldenEye N64. That's definitely a great video game adaptation of a movie too. Oh yeah, that is technically, yeah, that is an adaptation. Yeah, that might be the greatest one. because just as a game, it's classic. And they just added it to the Switch online thing. So that's great. I actually want to try to get a party together and play that. Excuse me. What do you think about Garfield's Spider-Man Redemptions and saving Holland's MJ in No Way Home? It's a complicated question. I think the Easter egg of it is really nice, and I was hyped for it. But he was still Spider-Man this whole time, and I'm pretty sure he saved a bunch of people. So what's the difference between him saving MJ and him saving a woman that's falling off a building? You know, like, but I guess we didn't see it. So I thought the execution was fantastic. Andrew Garfield nailed it. His face, his emotions, and even the bewilderness of Zendaya's MJ was so good. But it didn't, like, in the moment it impacted me, but on rewatch I was like, okay, that's still cool. But I don't think it's real redemption. You still, Gwen is still dead. You snapped her neck. Let me see. I think there's some more questions on here. Paul, who's a fan of the channel and stuff, says, what's your favorite TV movie genre to watch? TV genre, I love mystery stuff. I'm watching this show called Poker Face right now on Peacock. So good. Watch the first 2 episodes. It's by the guy that did Knives Out and Glass Onion, and he did Brick and Looper, and he did Last Jedi. He's so good, and it has Natasha Lyonne, who I think is great, and everything she does. They always typecast her in perfectly. It's so fun. I love mystery stuff for shows. For movies, my favorite genre is zombie. I love zombie movies, so that would be my favorite for movies. The difference is he saves Zendaya. Okay, that's cool. Doctor Strange could have saved her. Ned, since he has powers, could have saved her. True for Zendaya. Yeah, true. Zendaya did a great job. She's underutilized as MJ, but she does great with the little that they give her. How do you prep for your review videos? Ooh, great question. How do I prep? So I have an outline on my phone, and I just copy and paste it, and I have it put in sections. I'll even read it out to you right now on how I do that, since you asked that question. So it's called a filming checklist. So I have my intro, and that's welcome everybody. Zach Tech Reviews. Thank you for joining me. And then I say the movie, the director, if there's a director I want to shout out, and then I try to put like a little quip of like, is this movie as good as it's supposed to be, or something like that, depending on what is going around the movie. If there's questions, that's what I put in the beginning. Now I'm telling people to like, subscribe, and stuff like that before I get into my full review and stuff like that. In my movies, I do like the premise, so you can understand what the premise of the film is. Maybe you're interested in the film, but you don't know what it's about. So I put that in there, and then I put the rating, because you might have kids and you don't know if it's R rating or not. And then I break down the good and the bad. So with the good, I have it broken down that I need to talk about story, characters, and then the technical aspects of it. I have those 3 sections, and then I fill them in, and then I try to create a narrative within that, where I start from a certain point. So whatever I think is the most important point is where I start. So if I think the story is the superior part, I start there, and then I work my way down, and then try to end on a good note. Then transfer in the bad and do the same thing. Same concept, but just the negative parts. And then I do my verdict. My verdict is separated into who's this movie or show for? Should you go watch it now? And for a movie, it's like, should you go pay to see it, or wait for streaming, or just pass it on it? And then who is this for? What kind of movies? Or try to compare it to a movie, so you know like what you're getting into. And then my overall feelings, or how I feel, and then I give it a grade. And just my grades, like A is top tier movies. It's not perfect, but it's just top tier. I love it. B plus is a really great film, but it's not there yet. B is great. C plus is really good. C is good. A lot of people get confused when I get stuff C's and C plus. They think it's bad. No, C and C plus. C plus is really good. C is good. D is like meh, and F is bad. I haven't had to give an F yet, so waiting on that. But as I watch more movies, possibly, I've given some D's and gotten some hate for it. But that's how I break down my stuff. What has been the most surprising thing you've learned about yourself or discovered since starting your channel? Hmm, good question. For a long time, I didn't think I was a good public speaker. Sometimes I fumble on my words, or I'll slur a little bit or mumble. But this has made me a better public speaker, like someone that can talk. I feel like if I had to do a conference or something like that, I don't know if I could hold it on my own, like a whole conference, but I'll be able to talk in person, or like if I'm doing something live, if I ever get big enough to have like an event where people call me live and I do like a live review, I'll feel confident enough in my ability to do it and not be too scared. I think that's what I've discovered, because in college when I had to like present, I was so scared and I thought it was so terrible, and I had a public speech speaker teacher that really helped me there. But practicing here and doing this over and over and over has really helped me become a better speaker and diversify the words I use. I try not to repeat words too much. I remember I used to say dope a lot and other stuff. I try to find alternatives so it doesn't sound like I'm saying the same things over and over. So that also helped me. Great question, Gio. Uh, my boy Imtiaz from high school. He asked me, "Would you consider reviewing fan recommendations? Something you might not choose to watch on your own necessarily." So yeah, that's a big thing. Since I've been throwing the throwback reviews, people have been requesting films, and what I'm doing is I'm putting them on polls to see if the core audience that I have now on the channel are interested in seeing a review. I don't want to just review requests and get in the habit of that, because eventually I want to monetize this. And I think that's something that I could put on like a Patreon. If you want me to request a review for me to do of a movie, you can sign up to my Patreon or something like that. And I don't want to get in the habit of that. But doing the voting thing, I think that's great. I think that is where uh that will happen. So if you request a film, you talk about a film that's old, or want me to see something, if I'll consider it, I'll put it on my list and I'll put it in a poll. If it's a new movie, I'll probably go see it, especially if it's available. If it's something just out of the way, probably not. But that's kind of where I'm at with like requests. I don't want to be like, I want to do the things that my fan base that I'm building wants, but I don't want to be a slave to it, because then I might become unhappy. So it's like a balance. Uh, Jared also asked me on Facebook, "What do you think is the most overrated MCU movie and the most underrated MCU movie?" So the most overrated MCU movie to me is Thor Ragnarok. I like that movie. I had fun with that movie, but I think it could have been way better than it was. It leaned into the joke really, really hard. And Ragnarok is like an epic story that they didn't, to me, didn't take advantage of. And in the result of people loving that movie so much, saying it's the best MCU movie, and yada 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 yada, we got Thor: Love and Thunder, because they're like, oh, people love the goofiness, so let's double down on it, and they just went too far. And Thor: Love and Thunder is a movie I like. I don't hate it, but it's not as good as Ragnarok, and it's just too silly. It ruined two comic book storylines that I love. Yeah. And the most underrated to me is Captain Marvel. I really enjoy Captain Marvel, and on a rewatch, I like the story that they were trying to tell, and I think people let their feelings about Brie Larson get in the way of just enjoying the film. even though I don't think she really said anything that was to be so insulted by. But I love the visuals. I thought they did some unique things visually. It's sad that those directors are not getting another chance, but I love Nia DaCosta, so I'm excited to see what she does. And I thought it was a really great movie. It's one of my favorite MCU movies. It's in the top. I don't know if it's the top 10 anymore because some of these new movies have kind of infiltrated that, but it's one of the movies I favor. Let's see. Terrell on Facebook said, favorite heroes and villains from Marvel, DC, and anime. Ooh, that's a loaded question. So, favorite hero from Marvel is Spider-Man. That's my number one favorite heroes. I think that's my number one favorite hero of any company is Spider-Man. So he's definitely my favorite Marvel hero. My favorite DC hero is Superman. And he's my number two. He's my number two overall. Period. Those are my two favorite from those company. From anime, my favorite hero is probably now Deku. I love that character. He reminds me of like a Clark Kent, and he reminds me of a Clark Kent. He reminds me of a Spider-Man, and I love his determination. I love his purity. I love that he can get dark a little bit. We're about to get into the Dark Deku arc. So he's probably my favorite anime hero. Villains, Marvel, probably Green Goblin because he's just a menace to Spider-Man. DC, probably Reverse Flash because he's a menace. He's the most pettiest villain I've ever seen in any form of media. And anime, wow, Hisoka, because he's just so ridiculous. so ridiculous. What villain do you agree with? I don't think there's a villain I necessarily agree with. I get where Killmonger was coming from, but his execution wasn't great. And the same thing with Thanos. I get where he was coming from, but his execution wasn't, well, there was literally no other way to do it. Everybody's like, just double the stuff or make unlimited resources. But in order for him to make unlimited resources, then he would just have to stay there the whole time. He's not going to sacrifice that. He still wanted to chill on his farm after. So, yeah, I guess those two. I can't think of any other villain that I really agree with. I usually don't agree with villains because they're villains. Do you have a favorite documentary? I actually don't. I don't watch a lot of documentaries. I'm trying to remember what's the last documentary I watched. Yeah, I don't really watch documentaries. So yeah, I don't have one, unfortunately, Gio. Is that it for the Facebook questions? But that's the problem. It can't be, to be fair, because the fact is that people are hoarding them. So he's not technically wrong. It's a flaw in society. And also, you're thinking about Earth. What about all these other planets? You know what I'm saying? Like Gamora's planet was on the brink of extinction because of that. You're just thinking about Earth. There's other planets that was doing bad. Like that's a big thing in the DC universe. The Martians, they failed because of resource management. The Kryptonians, they failed because of resource management and what they were doing. He was thinking on a universe level, not just Earth. He didn't give a crap about Earth. The only reason he had to care is because the Avengers was messing around with him. Oh man. This is a funny question. My mom asked me on one of my Q&A things, why do I choose to do these videos instead of doing my chores? Which is hilarious and crazy. Because I have more fun doing these videos, Ma. My friend Gaspard asked me, "Who is the most handsomest male friend you have?" I have a problem judging a man, saying he's handsome and stuff. My most handsomest male friend. I don't know. I have a bunch of ugly friends, so can't answer that. Yeah, all ugly. I think I had some questions somewhere else. Did I? Oh, yes. Recently, he definitely wanted it to be him. He definitely wanted to. Gasper definitely wanted it to be him, but I won't give him that satisfaction. Satisfaction. It's not happening. He wanted to be exactly. As soon as he subbed to the Patreon, I'm gonna have him on the video. Gaspard, the most handsome guy ever. Tier. Yeah, sub to that Patreon. You get that title. Oh, speaking of Clay, who's been asking me a bunch of questions, he said, "What's your favorite genre?" My favorite genre is horror, and then within that subcategory, it would be um zombie. Adrian Baker, who I shouted out earlier with Baker Reviews. Oh, he asked me what's the most overrated, underrated movie in MCU. I already answered that. Yeah, and that was it for the immediate questions that people asked me. Who is your character? Who's a character of DC or Marvel that needs a movie that does not have a movie yet? So for Marvel, Blue Marvel needs to have a movie. I think that with the lack of T'Challa and people not really gravitating to Sam Wilson as a Captain America, as Black people are kind of unsure and thinking that he may be Uncle Tom, which I don't think, but I get it. Um, I think we need a strong Black male character, and Blue Marvel's just an awesome character, and he doesn't have like such a rich history that you can't change things and people will be mad. Like you have to like get his basis, but I think he would make a great movie, and I know that they're working on it because the Kevin Feige's right hand man has said he's fighting to get Blue Marvel made. So I think we're gonna see that soon. In terms of DC, we need to see a proper Green Lantern movie. I know they're making that show, but we need Green Lantern has so much potential. I'm not gonna, we're getting a show, so I'm not gonna talk about that. Martian and Manhunter has globs, and I mean globs of potential to be a fantastic film. And I want it to be directed by Jordan Peele. I think that he could do something really fantastic with the Green Martians being enslaved by the white Martians, and then Green Martian comes to Earth and he relates to the Black people, so he chooses a Black man as his face. I think Jordan Peele can do an amazing thing around that while building an entertaining, fun, funny, but serious superhero film. I think that would be genius for him to get to do that for DC. And somebody needs to get on that real fast. I think that would be an amazing film. And just at the level of Nope, like that's the way the scope of Nope. Oh boy, that could be one of the greatest comic book movies of all time if he does it right. Who in the MCU would you like to see fight Cocaine Bear? Who do I want to see fight Cocaine Bear in the MCU? Off the top of my head, I feel like it has to be somebody that doesn't have powers because they could just rip Cocaine Bear in half. I would like to see the combination of of Bucky and Sam, Captain America fighting Cocaine Bear. I think that would be pretty funny banter between the two of them, and it'll be pretty funny to see them go against them. Like him swinging his metal arm Cocaine Bear, and he just like bites it. I don't let go. Be hilarious. Have you seen the new season of Pokemon? No, unfortunately, I have not. I fell off of Pokemon a long time ago, video game wise and anime wise. I have not seen any of the new season. I might check it out with these new protagonists. Um, I'm interested to see how they do that. If it's going to be anything different, or they're just going to be Ash Ketchum light. But other than that, no, I haven't watched Pokemon in years. Years. I don't know what the hell's going on with Ash. I know that he won a championship and they're retiring him now and stuff, but I haven't watched in a long time. What is your favorite video game genre? Third person action narrative films. I love third person action narrative films. Most of the time, it's like not super open world. Like obviously, Horizon is my favorite franchise, and that's an open world game, but it has a strong narrative. But like things like The Last of Us, um, Resident Evil 4, God of War, Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, which I'm so sad that is exclusive on Xbox now because I'm gonna have to buy Xbox to play the game. What else? I don't know what else. It's just it's so there's a like any game like that. If there's a third person narrative structured game with a strong narrative and some good gameplay, I'm down for it. That's my favorite. Oh, you gotta watch Ash versus Cynthia and Ash versus Leon. DM me the links, my guy. I will check them out. I heard that those fights were awesome. So you already know. You got my DMs, my guy. Just send them to me or put them in the main chat. You know. Anybody that's still in the chat, if you remember the first video you've seen from me, let me know. I'm interested to see what first the first video you see from me and what video made you sub. Obviously, Clay and Geo, you guys don't count. You had no choice but to sub. But everybody else, what made you sub? Or what's your favorite video of mine's? Even if like even Geo and Clay, like if you watch the video of mine's and you say your favorite, what's your favorite video? Let me know. 400 subs. Oh, man, it's big, not big time, but I'm so excited for that. I thought I'll never get there, man. I'm at 402. So awesome that you guys have helped me doing that. I seen the Everything Everywhere All at Once review, which was just special because we saw that movie together. So I appreciate that you appreciated my thoughts after. I know you personally said that you enjoyed my Smile review. I remember you told me that, so appreciate that as well. Definitely big time. What's big time? What's definitely big time, my guy? What do you mean? I'm just checking my phone because I'm getting like questions and stuff in, so I'm just making sure. Oh, you made it big time. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Clay. I gotta say, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna give you your flowers on stream. You've been supporting me from day one. You've always pushed me. You've always. Oh, wait, hold on. Have a good night, Uncle Zach. Thank you, my loving, my best, my favorite niece. I appreciate you. I can't wait to see you soon. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if you knew that we are gonna see each other, but yeah, I love you. Have a good night. Get sleep. We'll talk. But yeah, back to giving Clay his flowers. Like you're just the type of person that helps other people. You promote them. You support them in any way you can, monetary, with your eyes. And when every time I ask you something, you give me your honest your opinion and stuff like that. And you're generally a really funny guy as well. You go to these movies with me, even if they're weird. I just appreciate you in general for all that. And I can't wait till you make your Twitch so I can shout that out and promote you and help you out as well. Well, not help you out. I don't know nothing about Twitch, but I'll help you as much as I can because you've helped me out so much. Moving into John Wick 4 trailer reaction. Okay, that's dope. I'm glad I did that now because you're part of the community and you're great. I'm glad that sometimes I wonder, like, do people like my reactions? Because I get more comments on my reviews. So, yeah, I appreciate that. That was a big reaction. That day, I think like mad trailers came out at the same time, and I was like, I reacted to so much. Oh yeah, she said that. What shows are you watching now? So right now, I just finished The Legend of Vox Machina season 2. I've been reviewing that weekly, and I just put out my review for season 2 finale. You should definitely check that out, Gio. I think I texted you and told you to watch that. I think you and Mia would enjoy that a lot. I'm watching Poker Face on Peacock. I only watched the first 2 episodes, but it's pretty great so far. I really like it. Last of Us, I'm watching weekly. And that might be it right now. I finished Kaleidoscope on Netflix, that weird heist movie where the episode's order is different for everybody else. I did that. But I'm watching way less shows than I used to because I'm watching so many movies to get these movie reviews out. And it's hard to watch shows that drop everything all at once because it's just having the time to watch all those episodes. Like you season 4 part 1 just dropped, and I haven't been able to make the time to watch it. I just download all the episodes. I'm gonna try, but it's so hard. But that's what I'm watching right now. And I'm gonna put a poll out to see, because now that Legend of Vox Machina is done, I'm gonna see what another show that you guys want me to review. I know Superman Lois is coming out soon. I'm gonna review that weekly. And Bel Air season 2, I think I'm gonna review that weekly. But we'll see what else that I can do as well. Favorite video is probably your first top 10. Oh, nice. Okay, my first top 10 video that I did. I have to look back at that. First video might have been your review of the Suicide Squad. Whoa. So you've been around for a while, my dude. I appreciate that. That's a long time ago. Wow. And I like that movie. I had problems with it, but I like that movie. So that's good. I'm glad that it was good enough for you to subscribe and stick around. Um, and I feel like I've improved since that video. But I appreciate you. Suicide Squad review. Wow. That feels like ages ago. Sweet. It feels like ages ago, but it wasn't that long ago. Dang it. Ain't nothing but chicken wing, Clay. Gotta give the flowers to your friends while they're still alive and kicking and supporting, So right now it's 11. I think I'm gonna stay on for another 12 minutes. So like what is this? 11:08 right now, Eastern time. I'm gonna stay on till 11:20. And then I think I'm gonna head out because I have to go to work early in the morning tomorrow and then have enough energy to pump out 2 reviews. So I'll stick on for another 12 minutes. That'll be almost 3 hours on to the stream. And I appreciate all you guys that have been here with me this whole time, talking, chatting. It really makes me feel part of a community. I really enjoy it. Man, yeah. I really enjoy talking to you guys. I really want to try to figure out, even if I can't do a collaboration with somebody, to how to get a stream a week so I can just talk to you guys about stuff. Maybe we'll talk. Maybe do like movie news. I've been thinking about that too. Talk about the movie news every Tuesday and what's going on, or maybe what we're watching, so we all can share what we're watching. I think that would be fun. So I think I might make a poll on the community tab and shoot those suggestions. And I think 8 o'clock is going to be the time that I do them to. I think 7 o'clock was probably a little too early. I think 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock is a better time. I can't do it too late though because I gotta go to work. Ugh. Favorite actor. My two favorite actors right now is Daniel Kaluuya, the guy that was in Get Out, Black Panther, and um, Judas and the Black Messiah, and he was in Nope. And Lakeith Stanfield, who was also in Judas and the Black Messiah. He was in um, Atlanta, one of my favorite shows of all time. He was in Sorry to Bother You. He was in Knives Out. He's been in a lot of stuff. I think those are my two favorite actors right now. I like Zac Efron a lot. I think his High School Musical stuff has kind of like made people not realize how good of an actor he is, but he was in one of my favorite movies last year. On the female side, I like Anna de Armas a lot. Viola Davis, of course, the Queen. There's probably some other people I can't think of right now, but the top two right now is Daniel Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield. Favorite show with Pedro Pascal. But there's so many. It gotta be The Last of Us. I know it's not done yet, so it's hard to say that, but I don't see them fumbling the bag on the ending of this show. But I love The Mandalorian. It's fun, but I think that The Last of Us is better, even just 5 episodes in. Do you have a favorite movie score or just one that made an impression on you? That's a good question. I feel like I don't have a favorite score yet. There's a lot of that stuff like that. My favorite stuff that I'm cultivating now that I'm getting into. But in terms of scores that has affected me recently, I have to say Everything Everywhere All at Once. Fantastic score. And I think about the music in that often. I think the Batman, which has been severely snubbed at the Oscars. I think the score for that was the best score of 2022, and that should have been in there. The Dragon Ball score is fantastic. I think that it has so many iconic songs in there that I love. I think I have some scores saved here. The Superman Lois score is really, really good. The score for Intergalactic, the Kid Cudi Netflix film, so good. So good. I'm checking my title right now. The Euphoria score. Oh my. Oh, so good. Euphoria score is so good. Yeah, like I said, Superman and Lois. Oh, the Zack Snyder score for Man of Steel, Batman. Sorry again, Batman vs Superman and Zack Snyder's Justice League probably have affected me the most. I just will just turn those on. They tell a story on its own. Like I can know exactly what part of the movie I'm in based on the score. Like those are so iconic to me. I am a big fan of the Snyderverse. Obviously, I understand that it wasn't for everyone, so I understand why they're not continuing it. But the music, oh my god, it was so good. So I think that is the one that probably affected me the most, and probably my favorite. Those 3 scores, because I was looking, I just saw Zack Snyder. Just like, oh yeah, just epic emotional scores. Tacoma, thank you for joining the live. Thank you for coming in. Do you think the actions of Daenerys Targaryen were justified? Oh, that's a great question for someone that's actually seen Game of Thrones. I'm so sorry. I've never watched Game of Thrones yet. I've watched House of Dragon. I just started. I watched that, but I haven't watched proper Game of Thrones. I'm going to check it out soon. I'm gonna try to fit it in somewhere because I know it's 8 seasons, but I haven't watched proper Game of Thrones. So I might have to get back to you on that. I might have to watch it and then see it, and I'm gonna make a community post. Tacoma, she was right, or We'll see. What is your favorite Disney Channel original movie, Brink or Johnny Tsunami? Just I love both those films. Brink I watched so many times, and Johnny Tsunami same thing. I love those films. So ridiculous, but so good. Basic said, yeah, that's the best score, sort of score, when you just can listen to it and recognize what part of the movie that is. My first experience with that was Gone Girl is a fantastic film. I bought like the novel version of that film. Yes, I agree. The score in that is part of the film. It's part of the character of that film. That's a great choice. People forget about that film, so that was really really good choice for you. Uh, what scores are also really good? I think from last year, All Quiet on the Western Front, Decision to Leave, RRR, another great one. Turning Red was pretty good. Obviously, Pinocchio was really good. Um, oh man, what else? Yeah, so those are like probably my top ones that I remember because I'm getting to like the bottom of my list of last year. Um, those are the top ones I remember from last year. Oh boy, the questions of questions. Who's winning, Goku or Superman? You got to be more specific, Clay, because there's only one Goku, but there's multiple versions of Superman. So give me a version of Superman, and I'll let you know. Oh man, RRR surprised me a lot. Never had an interest in Bollywood type films, but a movie blew me away. Not to put you on the spot, basic, but just to let you know, the RR is not a Bollywood movie. It's considered a Tollywood movie. I just found that out. But I have an Indian guy at my job who corrected me. It's considered Tollywood. I didn't even know there was different versions of that in India, but as Bollywood is Tollywood, there's something else, and they consider RR a Tollywood movie. Just to let you know. So if you talk to some movie buffs, you don't get come at somebody come at you because that's sometimes that happens to me. I'm like I didn't know, but yeah, RR surprised me. I kept hearing about it, and I was like, it's 3 hours. Oh man, it's hard for me to watch 3 hours of a movie that it's not a part of a franchise. But oh, it was so good. Another snub at the Oscars and awards. So good. Superman from Man of Steel. That Superman was pretty strong. Superman and Man of Steel will lose to Goku. The Man of Steel one will lose to Goku. I don't know if he's a planet buster at that point. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, man. Like I said, this is a positive space and sharing information. You guys be telling, like, people will be commenting on my videos and telling me stuff like, "Oh, that's how you say that." One of the, I have a funny story. So there's this A24 movie with Joaquin Phoenix coming out called Beau is Afraid, but Beau is spelled BAU, and I've never heard that word before or that name or pronounced like that. So the whole time I kept saying Beau is afraid, Beau is afraid, Beau is afraid through my reaction and everything. And somebody commented was like BEW, like Bew, LOL. And I was like, am I saying it wrong? They're like, yeah, that's Beau. And I was like, what? How was I supposed to know that? I don't even remember them saying Beau in the trailer. So yeah. But he was cool about it. He wasn't like insulting. Like I've had somebody try to come at me because I mispronounced a character name, or he said I did, but I don't think I did. I was like, okay, it happens. I mispronounce stuff sometimes. Clay, come on, man. Don't do that. I said you have to make that show. I said Man of Steel, Superman. Don't just be going around saying I said that Goku can beat Superman. Period. He can beat the. I think he can beat the Man of Steel, Superman. Now we go into the comics. I don't know. Shoot, he might not be able to beat Tyler Hecklin after what he just did. I'm feeling so damn miserable due to having COVID that I'm taking a steaming bath at 5 a.m. here in the Netherlands. No, we got some people in the Netherlands. Lord Fesnor, are you a subscriber? Because I've never seen you before. Let me know. I think this little thing right here means you're subbed. Not 100% sure. If you are a subscriber, thank you. I've never seen you comment or on a stream before. Thank you for joining and feeling that. I'm so sorry that you have COVID. I've had it twice and it sucks so bad. I don't know if this is your first time or anything. I don't know if you're comfortable telling me if you're vaccinated or not, but just hope you feel better. Drink a lot of ginger tea. That helps open up your chest. Grind up some orange rinds and make some broth and breathe it in. That stuff helps your nose and your congestion. The ginger tea helps your throat. And just battles it really well. And get a lot of vitamin C and rest, man. But yeah, COVID sucks. So the steaming bath is going to help too, but try those other things too. That helped me and my mom a lot when we had COVID the first time. The second time wasn't as bad. It sucked, but the first time was the worst. But thank you for checking out from the Netherlands. What time is it over there? Oh yes, you said 5 a.m. So yeah, that's you're several hours ahead of me. Looked for live streams for a little distraction. Now I'm here. What's up? Oh, yeah, I appreciate that, man. If you like movie reviews, trailer reactions, show reviews, and show trailer reactions, live discussions like this, and ranking lists, I'm your man. Subscribe to the channel. I review movies all from like the big Marvel, DC, Avatar kind of blockbuster to the mid-range things like Violent Night to the indie films like A24 and horror movies and things like that. I do a little plethora of things. So if you enjoy those type of things, you should sub to the channel. Let me know what your favorite genre is and what favorite movie you like. You know how the internet works. Oh, come on, Clay. How you gonna do your boy like that? You gonna have people coming at me in my DMs like I'm crazy. Don't unsub because of what Clay made me say. Basic. Not sure if this was answered already, but do you have a favorite anime film? Yeah. Yes, Akira. Akira is one of my favorite films of all time, and that's my favorite anime film. So good. And I'm a new Akira fan. I just recently watched that a couple years ago. Not that long ago. And I bought the Steelbook recently. But yeah, I really love that one. No, man, not all just totally random this. Oh man, that's crazy. But it's a nice distraction to chill along in the chat. Thanks for the tips. No problem, man. Anytime somebody has COVID, I always tell them because it's just a rough time. It's just a rough time. I will subscribe though. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Gonna be glad to see you around, Laura Fresno. Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you make videos? What kind of videos do you do? Oh, Akira is such a good choice. I just saw that a couple of years too. My favorite is probably Perfect Blue. I need to see that. I've been hearing so much about that. You know what? Thank you, Basic. You just gave me a great idea. I'm gonna do a poll. Hold on, let me write that down right now before I get because my old man brain forgets things very easily. I'm gonna do an anime poll, and I'm gonna put Perfect Blue in there. I'll see if it wins. Anime movies. There's a lot of anime movies that's classic that I've never seen, and Perfect Blue is one. Like the Graveyard of Butterflies or Butterfly Graveyard. I forgot what that one. The really sad one that everybody says make them cry. But I've never seen Perfect Blue. I'm gonna add it to the list. And I'll make a poll with a bunch of classic anime movies that I've never seen, and I'll put it on there. And hopefully it wins so I can see it and then give it a good review. I want to check it out. Oh, Grave of the Fireflies. Thank you. Haven't seen that either. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put that Grave of the Fireflies. I'm gonna put that in there as well. Yeah, I'm gonna look up a list of classic anime films, and I'm gonna make a poll and see what wins, and I'll do a throwback Thursday for that as well. Yeah, you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I heard great things about that. You know, I like the Studio Ghibli films. I watched a couple of those: Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, Kiki Delivery Service, My Name is Torito. I think that's how you say it. And I think there's something else that I can't remember right now. I want to get all of them. I want to collect all of them, either on like regular Blu-ray or steelbooks. I really love how the steelbooks look, but we'll see. There's so many physical medias that I want to collect, but I don't really have space. Like I had to stop buying comics because of that. Like I have like 4 boxes of comics, and I had to just stop because I have no space. You know, if my subscriber stuff go up and I make it big and I can get like more space, then I can. You know, Princess Mononoke. Yes, that is a film I saw. Yeah, that's a Studio Ghibli film I saw. I think that was the one I was thinking about, and I couldn't remember the name. I seen Princess Mononoke. Great film. So all these are classic films. That studio is so great. It sucks that they don't really. Well, Miyazaki doesn't really do films like that anymore. The studio still does stuff. That Studio Ghibli Disney Star Wars collab was disappointing. That just came out of my head because I'm talking about Studio Ghibli and him. When I heard that he was doing something with Star Wars, I got really excited, and then I saw it and I was like, This is what you announced?" I guess. Yeah. Oh, whoa. I missed all these comments. I was gonna know. It works, not sure. Oh, Kara. Oh, Grandpa. Either. Maybe that's my favorite one of them I've seen. Yep. Prison. Okay. Check out the silent voice. Thank you, Clay. I'm gonna add that too. That might be my list right there. Perfect Blue, Grave of Fireflies, Silent Voice, and I'm gonna need 2 more options, and then that'll be my list on my ranking videos. Not my ranking videos, my Throwback Thursday poll. See what movies the channel wants to see me review. There's another one. Clay, do you remember? Eric had me borrow it, and I just forgot your name. Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to talk about. Your name. Your name. Vampire Hunter D. Is that a movie or a show? It's hard for me to watch anime shows because I'm very picky on dialogue, and a lot of anime has cringy dialogue. But I might check it out because I trust you, Movie Ninja. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Your name is also great if you haven't seen that. Yep, I'm adding it to the list. Your name, see your name. Put the old Teen Wolf on there. How many seasons is Teen Wolf? Oh, D. Okay, D is a movie. So Vampire Hunter D. Let me add that. Vampire Hunter D. Oh, that's a good one too. See that? Your name. Gardens of Words. Never heard of that. Let me add it. Garden of Words. D's a movie. Teen Wolf, the movie. Oh, from 1985. Oh, I seen the Teen Wolf movie, the old school one. I thought you were talking about the show. I seen Teen Wolf. So, yeah, I might rewatch that film though. Let me make a list of rewatch films. So hard, man. Teen Wolf, 1985. Weathering with You is from the same director as Your Name, also pretty good. Narratively, I don't think it's as good, but visually, I loved it. I'm gonna add it to the list. See who if they vote on it. Weathering with You. So this month for my Throwback Thursday, I'm doing black classic movies that I've never seen because it's Black History Month. And this week I picked romantic films because it's Valentine's Day. So if Bill Street Could Talk is one, I watched it. I actually did a collab with Spoiler Kings where me and Byron talked about it, the importance of it more of than in a review. You can check that on the Spoiler Kings channel, and also you can check it on my channel. I shared it on the community tab, so you can check that. And we also did Coming to America. So actually, wait, sorry, the Beale Street Could Talk is not out yet. Coming to America is out. I put that on the channel. That other one's coming. He said that I'm going to be on the channel fully this week, but yeah. So this month, this February is going to be black movies. Next month, at a request of Triggered Fanboy, who was in the chat earlier, I'm going to make a poll for Kevin Smith movies because there's a ton of them I've never seen. I'm gonna do some sci-fi movies. I think that I thought about that I want to do, and I think I'm gonna do anime as a week too. So I think that's what you can look forward to for Throwback Thursdays for next month in the March. But March is gonna be a busy month. So many movies are coming out, big ones and small ones. Jeez. People messaging me about the 400. Coming to America was a classic Antenna TV. Antenna TV movie. Yo, yo, Gio, we want to talk, but you might have put me on. You might have put on some merch. You might have just come up with some merch. We're going. I'm about to split the profits if we do this. That sounds amazing, honestly. Dogma is a Kevin Smith movie. Dogma is a good Kevin Smith movie. If you haven't seen it, no, I haven't seen it. Let me add it to the list. Wait, I think I have it on. I have two phones because I'm rich. No, I'm joking. I'm not rich. But this is just the old phone that I never traded in. This is where I write my notes for my reviews. So I think I have the Kevin Smith. Yeah, Kevin Smith. I have Mallrats, Clerks, James Silent Bob, and I'll put Dogma. Dogma. Is there any other Kevin Smith movies that I can add? Because right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. So I usually like to put 5 choices. Once again, I want to say I appreciate all you guys being on this stream for me. We've been on for 3 hours. Wow. I was scared that I was going to do this. It's like, damn, this is Valentine's Day. People are probably not going to be able to hop on. And 14, 15 you guys were on. And wow, that is incredible. And I really appreciate that. Even where is he? Lord Fresner, losing my voice. Lord Fesner, who has COVID, found my stream, new sub, and this is helping him, and that's kind of what I want to do with YouTube, just help people with talking about the things that they love, and just even if it's a fun distraction. So I appreciate this a lot. Chasing Amy is another pretty good one. Did I see Chasing Amy? Is that the one? Is that one Ben Affleck? Basic. If it is, I saw it. If it's the one with Ben Affleck, I saw that. If it's not, then I'll add it to the list. You just made the list. Wrestling reference. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yep. Yeah, so yeah, I see that movie. That's a good one. Really weird, but it's a good one. There's something weird about how it's structured, but it's a good one. Who's your favorite comedian in movies? In movies. That's a really good question. I'm trying to think about it. He's definitely not Kevin Hart. He's not that great in movies. I like his stand-ups and like just random interactions more. Who's my favorite comedian in movies? That might be an issue because I might not have one, Gio. You be asking me these questions like, damn, I don't think I have one. In movies. It might be Chris Tucker. Adam Sandler. Oh, hold up. Yeah, as soon as I Googled it, Chris Rock. Yep. In movie, I think I like him in stand up, but he's good in movies. Jim Carrey. People forget he was a comedian. That's a big one. Jim Carrey might take the cake, man. He made some fantastic movie. Robin Williams, another one. Seth Rogen. Was Seth Rogen a comedian? I don't know if he ever did stand up. But yeah, Chris Rock will be up there. The Wayne brothers, definitely. Yeah, Wayne brothers. Yeah, he's better. He's definitely better in stand up. He has some of my favorite stand ups of all time. All the Wayne brothers. Yeah, all of them are so good. So good. But Adam Sandler's good. Jim Carrey, Chris Rock, and obviously Eddie Murphy. Without Eddie Murphy, none of this would go. None of this would happen. So I think that's a good list. I can't say Richard Pryor because that's pre me. Oh, good call out. Yes, he is. He's done 2 or 3 stand ups. Gambino, yeah, Donald Glover, Bernie Mac. Rest in peace to the goat. Great one too. Did you see You People? Yeah. In my top 10, not top 10, my best and worst movies of January, I ranked it. It was on the lower half. I thought it was good. I think that it had 2 different plots of social commentary and the relationships between interracial and how the families interact, and then also the love story. And I don't think it executed either or too strong enough to make a coherent movie. So there's things that I like about the movie, but overall, I don't think I'll ever really watch it again. Especially since I think Jonah Hill and Lauren London didn't have good chemistry as romantic chemistry. I felt like they were more bros than like people that gonna get married. I didn't think they would get married to each other. Um, I didn't think Eddie Murphy was great in the film, and it's not because of him. I just think the material. Yeah, that's basically my basic thoughts on it. But yeah, I did a best January, best and worst of January video. I try to do at the end of the month or the beginning of the next month the best and worst movies I saw in that month. So um January is done. There's a lot of stuff I got to catch up in February. I haven't really seen much yet. And some stuff I got to catch up in January too. So you can expect one of those either the 28th or maybe March 1st. I might wait till March 1st. Is Jack Black considered a comedian? I think he's a comedic actor. I don't think he's a comedian. I don't. Has Jack Black ever done stand up? If he has, then he's a comedian. Jack Black stand up. So it doesn't look like. I don't think it doesn't look like he's done stand up, so I wouldn't consider him a comedian in a movie. He's just a comedic actor. Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace to Bernie Mac, man. Like I just watched Friday, and I got a lot of slack for my review for Friday because I thought that it was a bit overrated. It's good. It's a good movie. But I didn't love it like a lot of people did. But it had so many fantastic actors in there, black actors that are passed away, like Bernie Mac, John Witherspoon, and there was another one in there also that passed away. And yeah, it's just crazy how many of them we lost. I must have missed that video. It's cool. I put out a lot of videos. I know you can't always keep track, but you should go back and check it out. But that, this Gambino one right here, that's a great call, man. Gambino is so talented. Donald Glover is so talented. Writer, I don't know if he's directed anything, but writer, acting, and comedy. So singing, rapping, so talented. Ooh, we may have a winner here. Jamie Foxx did stand up for years. He even talked about it how when he started in stand up, he used his real name because Jamie Foxx is not his real name, and he wouldn't get gigs. And then he changed it to Jamie Foxx, and they thought he was a woman. And then he would show up on stage and like, wait, hold on, what? And that's how he started getting his name in the door because he started using that stage name. So yes, I consider Jamie Foxx a comedian. He's been so funny in so many movies, and I think he might be my favorite because his performance in Ray. He just switched from comedy to dramatic, and the Jamie Foxx show is so underrated. One of my favorite sitcoms that people don't talk about. So yeah, Jamie Foxx is the winner. Chicken dinner. Yeah, man. Yeah, Jamie Foxx he had a long history in doing stand up. I think he still does it because he talked about doing it in front of his daughter. So, and his daughter is like I think she's either late teens or early 20s. So, he's done it recently. He did big stand up in the beginning. I remember his show. I used to watch it all the time. Always wanted him to do music, and when he finally did, I was so happy. Yeah, y'all. That's a great. He's a great singer. He's an okay writer. I think he's better when other people write his music for him. Like blaming on the alcohol and stuff like that wasn't him. And that song that Drake wrote that. Oh my god, what is that song that Drake wrote? He has the reference that we love, and then Jamie Foxx has a version. What's that song? It was so good. That was like when we were like fanboys of Drake before he completely utterly fell off. But he's another one just like yeah, the original Gambino. Yeah, he's the original Gambino. He does everything. So he's a better actor than Gambino. I don't think he's a better. Is he a better singer? He's probably a better traditional singer than. No, actually no, because Gambino can sing. Yeah, he's a better actor than Gambino. He's a better comedian than Gambino. But everything else Gambino got. Fall for your type. Yeah. I'm about to put that bad boy on. You want to know what Drake song that I put on after I got the 400 subs that got me hype? I couldn't find it. It's not on streaming, or at least it's not on Tidal. We Made It with Soulja Boy. I had to go on YouTube. Oh man, it was like dun, 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 dun. I was like, hey, we made it. I'm not gonna say the whole thing because I don't, it's crazy, but we made it. I was so hyped. I was going crazy. Stupid YouTube, you got to keep your phone open to make songs play. I feel like they're neck and neck when it comes to singing, honestly. Yeah, that's fair. I think they're pretty close when it comes to singing. I just remember seeing Gambino perform that Tamina song, and I was blown away by how good that was. God, just his live singing that song. I felt it. And then Jamie Foxx, obviously, he could sing. I've seen him do the thing, But two of my favorite performers of all time. I forgot what they call those type of people who are good at so many different things. But yeah, I love Gambino so much. I think that I know he shoots his own shot and he produces a lot of stuff. And he creates a lot of stuff so he can do things he like. But I would like to see him get into more other things. But then I don't know. I feel like he wants to spend time with his kid and his wife. So he probably is not into like doing a whole bunch of acting, doing a whole bunch of rap and all that. Jamie did Ray perfectly. Yes, he did. The singing and the acting. And Gambino can emulate Bootsy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. They're really close in all those things. Like obviously, uh we haven't seen Jamie Foxx like write and create a movie or film. So Gambino has that on him. But when it comes to music, obviously Gambino's a better rapper than Jamie Foxx, and he's neck and neck with him in singing. Yeah, that's another thing he used to produce, and oh man, he makes some really good production. Yeah, I just think that he doesn't have any desire to just do a lot. He just does the things that he wants to create when he's inspired, and he wants to just disappear and spend time with his family. He's like J. Cole in that regard. He's not trying to be in every movie. He's not trying to be on every rap song or every R&B song. He's not trying to have the biggest album. Even though he said he's gonna make another Childish Gambino album, which I'm excited for, because he said he was retiring. Thank God he's not, because that last album was poop poop. I was like, what is this? This is not the Gambino I signed up for. We made it. But yeah, I think things are winding down for me. It's almost 12 o'clock and I have to wake up at 7. So I'm going to spend like 10 more minutes on the stream. If you have any last bit of questions you want to ask me, any suggestions and critiques, that's fine. You can do it on stream. But just make it positive, constructive. Don't like shit on me or nothing. Before I hop off. So like 10 more minutes. And I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you that has consistently been on the stream. It's been fluctuating between 7 and 9 people for the last hour. And I appreciate all you guys either just being on it to give me the view or not even watching me, or just been on it and talk to me. Geo, Basic Moose, I appreciate you. Clay, always appreciate you. I gave you my flowers. Well, your flowers. Movie Ninja, always a big supporter. Um, Lord Fesner, I hope you're feeling good. I don't know if you jumped off the stream or whatever, but I hope you're gonna feel better soon. And I appreciate you jumping in. Who else was on the stream? My niece, thank you for being on the stream. My sister, thank you for being on the stream. Byron, thank you for being on the stream. Tank, thank you for being on the stream. Am I missing anybody? Movie Ninja, Tank. Ryan, thank you for being on the stream. I said my sister. Mo, thank you for being on the stream. Thank you for coming on. That was awesome. I really appreciate you always supporting me. Who else is on here? I know Zach was on here for a little while. Thank you for coming on the stream. Zach's got to stick together. I think Nadine, who was like the first person in the stream. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for always like being there right away. I really appreciate that. Being on Christian Triggered. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that you probably busy doing something. I know you're not feeling well either. Thank you for joining the stream and coming in, asking some legitimate, great questions, and trying to get me in trouble with that $400 giveaway thing. Screens and Reviews. Check him out. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for joining the stream, asking me questions, being a part, having making fun. Norin Rad 89. He's on YouTube. Does great unboxings. Game Fiend didn't surprise me. Didn't think you were gonna be on here. Thank you for joining the stream. He does really great wrestling content. Never Give Up 25 got with you. Thank you for joining the stream. I really enjoyed you. Mad Scientist Reviews, Daniel Russo. Thank you all. Cult Lords. Thank you all you guys for joining the stream. I think I went all the way back to the top. I really appreciate you. Movie Ninja, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate your support. If you want to do something together, let me know. we can figure it out. And that would be really, really fun. And yeah, thank you again for being on the stream with me, having fun, enjoying my personality, commenting on my videos. I'm glad that you liked Legend of Vox Machina. That conversation was fun, especially about Scanlan. And I really appreciate you, man. Before I get off, I want to shout out those channels one more time, my channel friends. So first off, Movie Ninja. You know, I didn't say him the first time, I'm saying him now. Great guy, great videos. Subscribe, check them out. Spoiler Kings, they were all in this video. 2/3 of them came through, and they were great, and I really appreciate them. Um, Subscribe to the channel. They're at they're past 700 subscribers, on their way to 1,000. You won't be disappointed. Imran Plus, he didn't get to join today because he's a busy school kid, and he's a great supporter, and I appreciate him as well. He makes great videos. Cult Lord, same, hilarious reactions, great reviews. Enchanted Essays, if you like video essays on movies, especially obscure stuff, she does great stuff. It's not really obscure, but just not. She doesn't do really super mainstream stuff, but she does really old school stuff and combine the music. It's really good, and she's a great voice. Auteur Cinema, great guy, great channel. Reviews with Ryan, great guy, great channel. Does similar stuff to me, but he's already at the point where he gets screeners, so he be talking about movies I never heard of, and he does great reviews. Soapy Bubbles, another person that does obscure horror movies, and it's just so funny how she breaks them down. The Obi Thorn Alliance, there are two people that I've been trying to do a collab with, so maybe next Tuesday that's going to happen, but they have a different time zone, so it's hard. So I'm going to try to get that down. We might talk about the state of the MCU, so I think that might be it. That's funny that you said that, Kal-El. When I did at the first full hour of this, I shouted out a bunch of channels, and I shouted you out in perfect time, and you were up next. Kal-El Daily. Subscribe to his channel. I believe that's his name that's his name on YouTube. It's cool. It's cool that you're late, man. I know I'm about to hop off soon. But I appreciate you even dropping in. Thank you for congratulating me, and subscribe to him too. He's a no face channel. But we're going to be doing a collab too. We're going to figure out how he can get like just an avatar up there, so he doesn't just show his face and he can just talk. That should be fun. So look out for that. Anthony Horror and More, he's usually at all my streams. He didn't get to do this one where wait, hold on. We just got back up to 11. What are you guys doing to me? Anthony Horror and More, he does unboxing of steel books, not steel books, like horror movies and different movies. He's really great too. Zach Maline talks movies, another fellow Zach, he's great. Anthony Turner, great. Norin Rad, talked about him before, great. Callow, I said. Marcus Love Movies. Fairly on Command, amazing video essays. He just put out one, gotta check it out. Zole, she's so great. It's XOLOTTE. Great. She's like Enchanted Essays a little bit, but different. It's just not the same space, but they have a similar feel. They just did a collab together. Really great. Baker Reviews. He hasn't been on it like he used to, but I want to see him get on it. He's really good at this stuff, and he has a podcast that he focuses on. Beardy Bro Show. Beardy Bear Bro Show. So good. If you a video game fan, they make great throwback hidden gem film videos. And last but not least, Anything Epic. So a guy that I just connected with. He comments on my videos, but he makes really good reviews as well, and I enjoy his voice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, sir. I feel bad I was late. Congrats, though. Hey, man, it's Valentine's Day. It's a random Tuesday. It's not like I told people ahead of the time. I kind of just told you 3 hours in advance. You know, you doing stuff. It's life, so I understand that. But the fact that you're here, I appreciate it. I appreciate you messaging me, checking on me. I appreciate your content. So I really, really, really appreciate you and how you're part of my community. And hopefully I get more involved in your community as well, because you're dope. So what time is it right now? So yeah, I'm just going to stop at 12. I'm just gonna do 6 more minutes. Just stop at 12 o'clock, and now that's my cutoff point because I have to wake up at 7 a.m. to go to work. So I don't know what time zone is for everybody, but I'm on the East Coast. And this was so fun. Another thing about these streams, it shows that like I was scared to like, oh, I gotta do streams by myself. Can I carry them by myself? Just talk by myself. But damn, I could talk. That's one thing I can do. I can talk. So yeah, this gives me confidence in doing this. If you just joined the stream late, I have about 6 more minutes before I hop off. If you haven't yet, Kal-El, since you're here, talk about the video that you first saw from me. What made you subscribe? And what do you enjoy about what I do? So I know, and I think that will help me grow and give me perspective. So if you just joined, drop those comments in real quick before I head out. Oh, and also, I wanna get more active on social media, but I need followers, people to interact with. So follow me at Zach Attacks RVS on Instagram and Twitter. I'm active on both of those. Join my Facebook group, Zach Attack Reviews on Facebook. Share a lot of stuff there. And I want to start sharing other stuff there so we can interact. I have a TikTok. I just started recently using it more. Zach Attacks RVS on there as well because I take out the vowels because the name is too long. I put like my outer theater reactions on there, or if I'm watching something and I don't want to do like a full review, I'm starting to throw that on there, Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. So sub to me there too. I think that's it. I think those are the social medias I'm on right now that I'm do. It's hard to balance all that while doing the YouTube videos, but those are the social medias that you guys can follow me on. So whichever your preference is, follow me and chat with me, man. Let's talk. Let's do our thing. Our thing. Yeah, so I'm going to be on for 4 more minutes. Appreciate all 10 of you guys still watching on here with me. That's insane. 3 hours and 26 minutes. This is absolutely insane, but I appreciate all of you. Whew, my voice is going to be so sore. All the patients at work is like, what's wrong with you? Why can't you talk? I'm like, I don't know. Holy crap, I'm at 405 subs. Where did you guys come from? Are you watching this right now? If you are, thank you so much. And let me know what video you watch. Is it this? Is it the Harley Quinn review? Because I know I got a couple from there. Oh, Playboy Mike. Sorry, I just got here. I could stay, but I'm tired. I got to do stuff tomorrow. Hey, Playboy Mike, I appreciate you dropped in. If you're not subbed to the channel already, subscribe so you can be involved in the next stream and get notified of it. And you can check out my reviews, my reactions, my ranking list, and all the different stuff. This is gonna be a big month for my channel, so be a part of it. And and we can talk. But yeah, do your thing. I'm about to hop off too because I'm tired as well. Get some good sleep, and whatever you got to do tomorrow, I hope everything goes well. Do. This was a good time. So great. I think I might try to do streams where Ufda, is that how you say it? Ufda. I saw you streaming a live a few minutes ago and subscribe. You have a good vibe. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Is it Ufda? Is that how you say that? Am I saying it correctly? I thank you for subscribing. Thank you for enjoying the vibes. And I hope to see you more within the community, commenting, voting on my Throwback Thursday reviews and things like that, getting your voice heard. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate this. I try to push out the good vibes, Oh, pay? Is that how you say it? Oh. Okay. Thank you for subscribing, guys. I really appreciate you. Happy Valentine's Day. Aw. Okay, I'll take back the heart. Wait, was the heart an accident or the pay? Peace. Oh, peace. Yes, that makes sense. He probably meant to say peace. Yeah, so one more minute before I head off. I just want to say again, thank you for everybody that joined the stream. Thank you for everybody that subscribed. I really enjoyed this. This was fun. I can't wait to do it again. Look out for my reviews coming this week. I have a Skinamarink review supposed to be coming tomorrow. If I can definitely get all that down. I have a review for my Throwback Thursday review for if Beale Street Could Talk, coming out on Thursday. John Wick 4 trailer is coming out, so I'm gonna do a reaction to that. I have an Outer Theory reaction to Ant-Man and Quantumania on Thursday, and then I'm going to be doing a spoiler review for Ant-Man on Friday. And then that is what I have for this week coming. And obviously The Last of Us on Sunday. I'm going to be doing a review for that. So be on the lookout for all that content. Check it out. Like, subscribe, share those videos, guys, so you can get out there and build this community even more. I just want to have so much people and just have fun and talking and stuff. Oh, no, I'm saying peace out. Oh, yeah. Later, Gio. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you, the best bud. I will see you when we do Cocaine Bear, or if we hang out before that. And you're going to be in my Outer Theory action for Cocaine Bear. I don't care what you said. So make sure your haircut and your beard look good. Yes, thanks. Having trouble typing tonight. Bro, it's late. I don't know what time it is at where you at, but it's late. So, great stream. Congrats again. Thank you, Basic Man. Thank you for being here this whole time. I hope you've been having a good night. I'm glad that you had a really good Valentine's Day with that bear and the food that you ate. And I hope you have a great day tomorrow. And we'll talk. Good stream. Good night. Thank you, Clay. I appreciate that. As always, everybody give Clay his flowers. The GOAT, the legend, I should say. The GOAT is Lexi. Hopefully she gets on the stream soon. Great live stream, Zach. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for the entertainment, bro. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying I'm entertaining. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Bestest friend. I love you, man. Man, you still alive? Yeah. Yo, they won't let me go. Every time I'm like, okay, guys, I'm winding down. Look, I'm at 11 people again. They don't want me to go. They want to chill and talk, man. People are finding me and stuff. This is crazy. I don't know what to do. I put the baby to sleep, and you still going big for 400. Yeah, yo, man, Tank. My goal for 2023 was to get to 500 subs by December. So I'm blown away, and I appreciate everything that I'm at 400 already, and it's mid-February, meaning that I can get to 500 like maybe mid 2023. And now I'm just gonna shoot freaking 1,000 by the end of the year. Like shoot for the stars, 1,000 subs, and try to get that 4,000 watch time hours. That's my goal. I'm not gonna shoot low. If I miss it, that's fine. But I have the confidence in the channel. I have the confidence in my ability now to please all these new subscribers and everybody else. You're gonna crush it. 1K by the end of the year. Let's go. Yeah, shoot. If I'm getting 1K by the end of the year, you guys should have 2. Because you guys already almost at 1K, 700 subs, and y'all have big things coming with these Oscar videos and the Black Excellence Cinema. Those are gonna rack up views over time and get you subs. I gotta watch the Women Talking. I gotta watch the Tar. I want to see you rip that movie apart. Oh man, fun. Thank you, Kal-El. Appreciate that. I try to be fun. I'm trying to be funner in my reviews as well. I know I be pretty serious, but I'm trying to add a little bit of humor in my. I think my best review I've done so far is my last review for Legend of Vox Machina, the episode 10, 11, 12. I thought that was my most well constructed one that I've done because I had some comedy in it. I did my really good breakdown. Yeah. So if I'm gonna try to keep it at that level and keep going up. 1K by June, we lit. Yep. Clay, You're a legend. So you put it into existence. It's gonna happen. Let's get this. 600 subs by June. Let's do this. And that's around when the Flash comes out. So that review gonna go crazy. Before this man got me coming here. Before Keaton, before I saw him in the Flash trailer, I was like, I love Michael Keaton, but and then I saw him and I was like, no, I'm down. I'm so down that I have to see how he is in the movie. But I'm so down. I wouldn't mind if he gets like a little TV show on HBO Max. He looked great. The rubber suit looked great. It was great. That trailer overall just blew my mind. But I really like him back. I don't want him to be the main Batman, but I really like him in this. This is great. You should watch Severance. It's incredible. I did watch Severance. You can check out my top 10 or top 15 shows of 2022 video. It was in there. I'm not going to tell you where to spoil it, but you can check it out. Severance is one of the best first seasons of a show I've ever seen. And it's also the best finale for a show that I've seen. That finale was absolutely incredible. My jaw dropped the way they ended that. I was like, I need season 2 now. Not only do I need season 2, I need season 2 in my veins. They need to plug it right in here. They canceled the direct sequel to Batman Returns, which was leading into Batman Beyond. Yeah, I know. Walter Hamada was doing that. And it was going to be a female Batman Beyond. And yeah, I get it. I don't think it would have worked out. I think it would have been too confusing. It's too many Batmen. It's just too many Bat people. We already had to have too many Bat people with there being a DCU main universe one, and then there's gonna be a Robert Pattinson, and then there's a Bruce Wayne in the Joker universe. I don't know if they're ever gonna bring Batman there. That's a possibility. So that's scary too. It's just too much. We need other characters. We need diversity. That's why the MCU is thriving, because they're not just pushing Iron Man and Captain America all day, every day. They have other characters people love. Same. Yeah, man. Shit, man. Severance was so Apple TV in general just has great content. Really good movies. Two of my favorite movies last year was on there. And I think Cha Cha Real Smooth, which was on there, got snubbed. Should have been on there. For All Mankind, they have such great content on that bad boy. So, yeah. Definitely check out my reviews and see what else I like, and I like the content. And yeah, follow me on the social medias and let me know what type of shows you guys are watching and stuff like that, so I can get into it. Now that Legend of Vox Machina is done, I'm gonna need a show to replace that to watch weekly. I know Superman Lois is in March, but that show comes out usually on Tuesdays. So I'm gonna need a new Friday show. And then Last of Us is on Sunday, and then whatever HBO swaps, I'll probably just keep that at my Sunday shows. Whatever comes after Last of Us, and then Mandalorian's coming out soon, so I'll do that weekly too. But if you guys have another one, I'm watching Poker Face, but it's already 6 episodes in, so I don't think I can do weekly because I didn't start from the beginning. But yeah, guys, let me know. But I've been on so long. It's after 12 o'clock. I said I was going to get off 8 minutes ago. I love all you guys. I love your enthusiasm. I thank you guys for all this positive energy and everything. Thank you, everybody that joined late. Thank you, everybody that joined in the beginning and tapered off. Thank you, everybody that joined that was sick. I love all you guys. I'm glad you guys are going to be here on the journey. And let me answer this last one question from Kal-El. If you don't think MCU is going to push X-Men now, they got to get them back. Get ready. 1,000% they're gonna push the X-Men, but it's gonna be super down the line. Like, we're not getting a full X-Men movie till probably like 2027, 28. I'm gonna watch the Severance. Yeah, man. Do your thing. I didn't get to full review it, but I did rank it in my top 10 shows of 2022, and I did like a mini review there. But yeah, before I get caught up here, because I'm gonna be here for another 30 minutes if I keep talking to you guys. I gotta go. Unfortunately, I'm not doing this full time. I got a job, so I gotta go to sleep. But I appreciate all you guys. Share this with your friends. Subscribe. Check out my past videos. and be on the lookout for my future videos and comment and let me know what you guys think and check out the rankings. For everybody that's watching this after, if you made it this far, because this is a long ass video, I appreciate you. I hope this was entertaining. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified of my reviews, reaction, ranking lists, and live discussions. And you can always watch more of my content right now. So, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you on the next stream.